The train headed for Sunset City will be departing soon.
It's time for another Sunset City PowerPoint party with your host, Pup. Okay, so this PowerPoint I've done here is on Sonic crossovers. Muscle memory nearly took over for a second there. I said crossworlds. Crossovers. Yeah, that's by me. And I just wanted to note that this Google Slides template is called Momentum, and that's why I chose it. Yeah. All right.
Oh, amazing.
So you might have heard of a little game called Fortnite. And,
What is no?
Fortnite is very popular with Sonic's demographic. Sonic has even referenced Fortnite on multiple occasions in the Sonic movie, or at least the dances that are included in Fortnite are referenced in the movies. It got a name drop in a deleted scene from Sonic 3 as well, but you get the idea. Sonic and Fortnite would go together like toonie, pepperoni, and onions, is what I'd say if I were a complete freak. Next slide. But we have a complication. Fortnite generally uses a similar overall proportion set and height across all of its characters. This is because even slight departures from their established body type will impact the gameplay meta. It's archaic, but it's the case. That being said, why not just make that part of the meta? You could have short king characters who have the advantage of being better at hiding, but then other stats get nerfed. Don't like the players having the advantage? Then use a short character instead, you big complainer grrr. There have been victims of Fortnite's body fascism. We got Peter Griffin here, who I did buy despite the fact that he's not on model, and I'm not proud of it, but, it might be the only Peter Griffin we get. But not this time. I am older and wiser. I will not be rushing to my wallet to fork out for something I don't really want, you know? And I don't really want this. This Sonic Fortnite crossover that we got, if you're into cars and you're into Sonic, that's fine and stuff, but to me, obviously I love Sonic Racing Crossworlds and the Sonic Racing games and stuff like that, but Sonic and cars are not really synonymous with each other, so I don't really get much out of this. It's a car with some decals on it, you know? And obviously money is tight. Just look at the economy, look at these graphs here. As you can see, the money is indeed going up. And in this instance, that's not a good thing. I'm just not really that interested. We got the shoes, but they're not the shoes. The wheels on the car are pretty cool, but, yeah. And you think, maybe Sonic could look really cool in Fortnite, you think. We got artwork here, Wrench Master 4's artwork that I put up on screen, and it's got adjusted proportions, and he's still clearly Sonic. It looks great, but there's a bit of a problem. The problem is how he looks when next to other characters. I tried my best to align him shoulder to shoulder with Spidey, and as you can see, given that Sonic's head is quite a bit bigger, he kind of towers over Spidey. And the problem you have is that Sonic has represented short kings for decades, and I am telling you, he is not as tall as Spider-Man, let alone visibly bigger. Nah, mate, you're off your rocker, son. Hell no. Although it's probably better than nothing. But there were rumors. Rumors that in a meeting with Fred Fortnite, John Sega told them they didn't want Sonic to look wrong. Fortnite hesitant to add short kings and impact their precious meta, Sega unwilling to bend on Sonic's design in the slightest because, as we all know, the current Sonic design is absolutely perfect and would not in any way benefit from any tweaks at all. It's a fantastic, perfect design, and I wouldn't want to change a thing about it. Yeah. So anyway, Sonic is coming to PUBG as a companion character. And as a British man, I know a thing or two about the PUBG. Anyway, I'm really glad that they were clearly, from the marketing materials, able to maintain the integrity of that wonderful 18-year-old and not even remotely outdated Sonic model. It's quite clear that everyone involved in this, from the paint painters to the animators, clearly understood the assignment when it came to Sonic, or was definitely not crunched for time at all. Nothing wrong here. Fortunately, in-game, though, he does look fine, so that's at least something. Actually, these look pretty good here. I kind of like these. Well, if we disregard his height, because he is now the size of just a regular hedgehog, as we can see in the game.
What? Wait a minute, is that real? Is that a real screenshot?
Is that his real height?
That's real. That's his height in the game, yeah.
Alright, actually, listen, that picture over to the right, I saw it and I was like, what the fuck? And then I saw him standing there, thought it was fake. It's so appropriate. That's a very appropriate image for this. Hey,
yeah.
Frank, look
Frank,
Pop has a picture on stream right now of you and me standing next to each other.
And that's me and Dylan standing next to each other.
Well,
No.
okay, well, you hijacked my joke, but sure.
No, I need the attention. I should have it. My PowerPoint. Anyways. Solution number 1. Have Sonic presented as taller than Spider-Man, but include a disclaimer at the start Let me try again. Include a disclaimer at the start of the game that clarifies that Sonic is still a short king and that everyone else has shrunk. Make it part of Fortnite lore that it's a small dimension where everyone is very small. You could have it before every Battle Royale game on the loading screen. It says, by the way, Sonic is still a short king, everyone else just shrunk around him. Or solution number 2 is just do this. Like, I think, like, the mascot costume thing makes way too much sense.
Hadn't thought about that, and I feel like I wouldn't even be that mad if they went the mascot costume route, but also just tried to give them like normal features and stuff and normal materials. You know, just make them like obviously alter the proportions a little bit. But
Yeah.
I mean, I
The
would
mascot-
say,
I think that could work.
Yeah.
I would say,
Just make the
personally, I think going for the mascot costume approach would only add more appeal to it, because this would be the game where I can play as the mascots. Like, and the mascots, they're so cute. They're so great. Like, and you'll probably see the picture down there on the right of all the mascot costumes. That's a photograph. The rest of
That's
these...
a Fortnite lobby. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The rest of these, though, if you can believe it, are from the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games official video game. Not Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, not to be confused with that. But, like, so a model of this does already exist that Epic Games could just use. So in summary, we must bring back tube mazes in Sonic games.
Yes! Yes!
What?
Yes!
No.
Tube
Tube mazes are stupid.
Tube mazes are stupid and dumb, and I hate them, and they're stupid and dumb.
If you like tube mazes, there's something wrong with you.
But
Yeah.
Frank, you're a YouTuber.
Oh,
Yeah, well, I'm currently in my I hate YouTube right now phase.
and Frank, your YouTube videos are
No, in
amazing.
that case,
you know?
Tune in next week for another amazing episode of the 8-Bit Git, where we review 8-bit games and we say how much we hate and love them. Thank you very much for coming to my TED Talk.
Also,
He did what? He did what in the TED
Very
Talk?
cool.
also, Frank. Hey, Franken. Hey, Frank.
Hello. Hi.
I don't know if anyone heard me, but I was also saying that your YouTube videos are amazing. You know, so like you have to do mazes. You know, yeah.
I would also
every
say
main
everyone
page.
needs to go to Frank's latest video and watch it the whole way through. Click
Yes,
on the
check
ad. I'm
out
just joking.
Donkey
Don't click on
Kong.
the ads.
Don't
maybe
do that.
click-
Don't.
If you're interested in the ads, you can click them. But
Yeah.
like,
If I get kicked out of the partner program for that, I'm coming for your ad revenue, pup.
no one's kicking you out of the partner program for something Sunset City said.
I gotta go through Machinima, and then I gotta. Oh wait, no, that's gone. Crap. Okay, my options are gone.
Unfortunate.
Don't worry.
Well,
I
You
gotta
know,
go
you can-
through I gotta go through Curse and then get scammed by another group trying to call themselves a network. No, that's also gone.
Hi, how would you like to join our AI-driven network? We use AI to vet the best
I don't
YouTubers
want to
in the
join.
world. We will offer.
Hey,
you the
I got a
greatest
great
AI
idea.
resources.
Get out!
Get out! Get out of my restaurant!
I'm so glad Nintendo has people lobbying against AI. That's so freaking good.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's the first time I'm going to celebrate lobbying against something, and it's because generative AI can get the fuck out.
Well,
Sure.
now that the cold open is done, who wants to introduce?
All right, now for the hot open.
Coming in hot.
Coming up. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sunset City, the Sonic podcast for the classic and modern age. I am one of the hosts, Trey Noebles, over here, and we have Garrula64.
Hi. Hello.
Heck yeah, and
Hi.
we have Gotta Be Frank,
Hello.
and then last but not least, debatably, is Channel Pup.
Hey, when you said this was going to be a hot open, I was like, yeah, I can believe it. But now that you said that, you just get out of here.
I
man.
mean,
Like,
I mean, if we're talking about least, it's probably like least amount of space used up because he's a short king.
He's the short king, yes. Yes.
We could
All
put him
right,
in a
you know,
box
I'm
and
there
just
for
bring
it.
him wherever.
Yeah, Pup is
you
actually
might
our
wanna
little
poke- You might want to poke
He's-
some holes in me though, so I can breathe.
Pup is actually
With
our.
pleasure.
He's actually our. Pup is actually
With what?
Frank, it's just it's an expression with pleasure. It means
brother,
yes, I will do this.
But Trey
Brother,
will get to speak.
brother,
we must
what's
let
this, brother?
we must let Trey finish his joke.
Okay.
You know what? Yeah, no. I was just gonna say Pup is our our podcast Labubu. You know, like that's who Pup is. So
You know, I wish
we'll have a
I'm sorry,
Labubu.
Frank. I
Team
wish I hadn't
Labubu.
even fucking done that now. Like, I don't even. That's enough out of you. All right. Well, anyways,
I like her. Let him finish. Let him finish. And now you're a Labubu. Look at that.
I like the decisions we make in life can alter the trajectory of our lives, and in this instance, I have now, against my will, become Labubu. So, well, right, Trey, you got the housekeeping as well, man. You got to do the housekeeping.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. The only thing I don't have is the Bat Enjoyers list, but that can be read out in a little.
Care of it. Yeah, you're on your phone and shit.
But,
you know how it is.
Super chats will be read at the end of the stream. Appreciate everybody who donates. You are all amazing. And we also have Twitch as well. I think still, right? We still have Twitch. Is that
We
still a
still
thing?
have Twitch. Yes, Twitch is indeed a thing.
So, and now the Bat Enjoyers list. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I'm missing anything else.
Yeah, that's based on the patron. Did you mention the super chats being read out at the end of the episodes?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay,
did.
great. Sorry, my brain
And
just.
we have a
fucking
Patreon as well. We have. Yes. So.
Yeah, patron. Yeah. So, okay, right, here we go. The Bat Enjoyer tier. We got My Great Rolls, Vem101, Aiden Fitzgerald, Stardust Chaos, Crimson Rose, Mr. SP, and KB. They are the Sunset City taxpayers. They're doing that. They're, if anything, doing the bare minimum. What the fuck are the other of you doing, huh? Come on, get to work.
Brian.
No, you
What was
appreciate
that?
it, though, Bat
That
Enjoyers.
friggin' that one streamer that was like, "Come on, you have enough time to watch me stream for hours, and you don't have $5.
You don't have
$5 a
$5
month.
You don't have
How do you have so much
$5.
free time but not $5?
Yeah, can you believe?
I've
could
seen
not
that-
believe that. That was.
I've seen that. I've seen that clip far too many times, and it gets paired up with the one dude who's like, "Oh, hey, you didn't have to give that money. Can I give it back?" It's like, aw, I'm glad that guy is successful.
Come on,
I
guys,
just can't
let's
believe
all
someone
go
would
pay
go
for
on the
cable.
internet and actually say something like actually just be that openly, like just literally greedy and expect
What are you
people
talking
to
about?
still
I
be
just-
like, yeah, that's cool.
I just
You know,
did it. I just did it right now.
Yeah, but you're joking. You're. I mean, I think.
And that's how you
God, I
get
hope
someone
so.
else to explain your behavior and not yourself. Thank you, everybody, for attending my TED Talk. That's a pro tip from me to you.
Interesting. Okay.
Remember to never take these tips.
It's 10 tips.
Oh, they can take the tips. They can freaking take the tips.
Podbean.
It's got nothing
don't
to
know
do
what
with
that
Podbean.
means.
I'm saying that tipping is good. You should tip your...
Podbean has no idea what that
people.
means. They're too stupid.
Maybe we should just be paid a livable wage. You know.
Yeah, that
That
too.
would be
But
cool.
I'm just saying,
I'd
like,
actually
you
like
should
that.
also just
Why does-
try and tip where possible, just because it's a bad system and shit. But I hope those Waffle House workers can still afford their rent. You know, like.
They got to afford their self-defense training.
I mean, right? Like, hello,
Dude, I don't know
wow.
what's they're built different. What the hell?
It's all the waffles.
You know what?
They're
They-
putting something in the waffles.
They ordered one too many. Somebody ordered one too many waffles, and they just got sick of it. It's like, all right.
It's performance enhancing waffles.
It's enough waffles for you. All right, well, that's enough waffling. Let's get into the actual subject. Do you like what I did? Welcome everybody to Sunset. I'm just joking. Imagine if we're just stuck in a loop like that. No. Okay, so I did want
It's
to
a really good
start.
idea for an April Fool's joke. You just keep
Being
going around in
repetitive is my
circles like
job.
the...
My job. Being repetitive is my job.
I wish Frank was a good friend.
Me too.
Sometimes I trust you, but not anymore. Okay, so I mentioned the Sonic PUBG and the Sonic Fortnite stuff. Just any quick thoughts as to those from you fellas?
Did you mention the fact that you have to that it's not even like guaranteed that there's a chance of getting like the items for PUBG? I mean, you still get them all. It's just there's a possibility that you could get a duplicate item and most likely would just get something else in return. And I only know that from experience because Call of Duty Mobile has a very similar thing that they do with it. So you're not if you get one item off of that board that it has for the lucky draw, it doesn't mean that that one cannot be selected again. It could still be selected again. You just get something else in its place, which kind of sucks.
Okay.
Well,
Alright.
damn. So there's no guarantee at all.
Yeah,
Unless
there's no
you pay,
guarantee
right?
that you
You
get
pay?
It's a gotcha, right? Like, is that kind of like what it is? It's like a gotcha, almost
something like that. Yeah,
Yeah. It's a gamble. It's a gamble to get it, basically.
yeah. I thought that was gone by now. I thought they made that illegal or something, but apparently it's still a thing. So
Loot boxes I think are, I guess, fine. I don't know. Or no, they're not. So loot boxes I
No.
think are gone, but I guess you can still have gotcha, which feels like the same thing to me.
yeah, it's too similar. But yeah, did you also mention I don't know, the costumes look funny.
I mean,
Like,
it's
yeah,
quite
you-
funny to see like an overtly kind of sexualized thing emblazoned in like Sonic paraphernalia in an official product.
Well, you don't like official Sonic cleavage?
I hate that sentence so much. That's one
Official
of the worst
Sonic
sentences I
cleavage.
think I've ever heard.
Well, it's more than just like the costumes that you could wear. You could also get like either a little Sonic or Super Sonic. You can also change the look of some of the vehicles in it to either be Sonic or Tails themed.
Oh, sure. His computer probably just turned back on.
No, he was just offended at Sonic cleavage.
Yeah, I had to leave after Sonic Cleavage. I'm on my PC right now, though.
He decided
That's why
he's like
An extremely fair thing to do.
he heard Sonic cleavage. He's like, I gotta go to church.
I
Yeah.
don't know why, but I'm just imagining like the Power Rangers theme with like go Sonic cleavage.
That's
Take
so
me to
awful.
church.
Funny
Money
enough,
milking
you know-
Sonic cleavage.
Okay.
funny
you're
enough,
taking it
they
too
have an outfit that kind of exposes that much cleavage, but it's not based on Rouge the Bat or something.
That's a point.
No,
They
something
could've
that would
just
make
made Rouge
sense.
costumes for the lady characters. Although, I mean, like, yeah. No, I don't. Yeah, you know what? No, it's fine. Like, this is exactly what it needs to be. I think PUBG kind of. Yeah, go on.
It's kind of a weird like when I saw that for the first time, I was thinking like, what audience is this for? Like, is this for the grown-ups who still play like PUBG and Sonic, or because I know that this isn't aimed at kids. Let's be real, it's
That's the
PUBG.
thing. I thought
Yeah.
PUBG was for kids, though. I was under the impression that like PUBG was the one for kids and Fortnite was the one for like adult virgins like me.
Nah, it's actually the opposite because PUBG was always considered to be the more like hardcore experience for the battle royale genre.
Are we sure that it's
Yeah,
not like the whole versus like COD versus Pikachu kind of thing, where it's like the kids long for the COD versus the adults who long for the Pikachu?
I don't think this is it
What?
I
personally.
don't know where you're getting at with this. I'm actually kind of confused.
What are the fish? have to
Sometimes
do
the
with it?
things that
Are you-
are aimed at the children appeal more to the adults, and sometimes the thing that's trying to target the
God,
adults
like-
is more. Yeah, Call of Duty. I'm sorry.
I'm so
yes.
fucking
Sorry,
stupid,
we're
I'm
not- we're
sorry.
not- we're as
Not
cool as
not
you,
James Pond
Yeah.
RoboCop.
I'm
like,
the dumbest man alive. I hear COD and I go, yes, tasty.
oh, that's because you're always thinking about fish and how much you love fish, how much you really want to combine fish with onions and pepperoni.
I would not
Yeah.
do that. It's kind of gross. It's awful.
It's true.
It's too
Um,
late.
But yeah, no. Well, like, but at the same time, this is PUBG Mobile that we're talking about, which is a completely different game than PUBG on the PC.
Wait,
I will
what?
say
It's a different thing. It's not even in
It's-
PUBG main.
It's
So
a similar
here's- so-
idea, just different interface, and I will say it is painful to play. I have tried
Probably
playing
gets-
on my iPad.
It's
It's probably not crossplay either, right?
No,
it's
it is
well,
not.
well,
It is-
it's yeah. PUBG Mobile's I think developed by like a Chinese company or a Korean company. I want to say.
I think it was originally Tencent that developed it, but I think they
Oh.
they moved it. They
Yeah.
switched developers.
Didn't know that.
What's interesting to me is though, like the marketing materials for this are disgusting. Sonic looks like it looks like one of the few things happened here. Maybe the animators just didn't have much time animating with Sonic, or maybe the animators were crunched, or maybe the animators were treated badly. I'm sensing a common theme here, but like Sonic looks like a deflated balloon in the advertisements for this. Yeah, in game he actually looks pretty good. He looks fine.
Yeah.
So something happened between like whoever made the animation. Like something had to have happened, or something got lost in translation or whatever, because he looks weird. But when you see him
Yeah,
in
it
game,
looks-
not bad. Hands are a little
it
off, or look.
It-
like-
just wanna
am
go
I the
back to
only
the-
one? Oh, go on
Sorry,
ahead.
I wanted to just before we get too far from it, but I'd say the only thing I had to say about the whole Fortnite and PUBG and Sonic thing is I get why they are having trouble coming to some kind of solution with Sonic because he is a lot different than most of the skins. I think there are plenty of solutions, but I also find it very funny that they're like, we want Sonic to look correct, and that means in PUBG that he is like Stuart Little height,
Approved.
which is really funny.
Yeah,
I
it is
just
funny.
find that like we look right, and you see him down there, and he's just like,
Yeah, he's just a,
He's
he's a
like,
little
"I'm
guy.
Sonic! I'm Sonic! I'm Sonic the
so
Hedgehog!
good. I-
Hello!"
Sonic the
I find
Hedgehog
that
is
very
played by
funny.
Tom
Not-
Holland.
I'm not knocking anything. I think honestly at this point, I feel like they should just say I don't give a shit and just put him in there because it'll make a lot of money. But also,
Yeah.
like PUBG, I
The
think
thing
it's just
that-
that's funny as fuck. that
Don't
he's
even
that
weight
small.
paint
The thing-
him. Just have him T-posing
the
the
thing
whole
that-
time.
The
Yeah,
thing that kills me is the shoes. It's like, okay, you can't have Sonic in the game. Okay, I get it. Proportions are weird. All that stuff. I understand. Why are shoe companies so like? I don't know. Why are they so against like just making just the iconic shoes? You know what I mean? It's like Fila's was able to do it with Sonic Movie 2 and all that stuff. And like, I get there's like some licensing deals, but like, why don't those shoe companies like Nike or Adidas or whoever? They just make the Shadow shoes. They just make the Sonic shoes. I still don't get that. I don't
This
know.
video
Like Sonic's
is
not
brought
this
to you
niche
by
thing.
AliExpress. Get your Sonic shoes on AliExpress and get a bag of Chaos Emeralds and rings with it. And they're also actually quite
Yeah,
good. I've
sure.
had the same pair of $20 AliExpress Sonic shoes for 3 years, and they haven't crapped out on me. They've actually been quite reliable.
Did we
That's
accept the
cool.
sponsor or something?
No,
Oh,
we
wait.
didn't.
But,
I
That'd be pretty
think
cool.
they're actually pretty neat. Like,
Also with uh do you think the cutscenes for the PUBG thing are animated in like Source Filmmaker or something? You know what I mean?
It
Like it
kinda
has
looks
that.
like
did
it.
look like that.
It
I
really
mean, it's
does
because
look like
they're-
it.
they're
I don't want.
making Source Filmmaker, because of its accessibility, you're going to see some rookie errors in animation from time to time. And with Sonic, there are definitely some, like, there's a lot of no-no sheets when it comes to Sonic. And, like, they've
Yeah.
already broken, like, one of the no-no sheets in a big way in that Skibbity Toilet v Sonic the Hedgehog thing, in that you're not really supposed to see his lower eyelids unless he's blinking, but they've just got them up permanently in that little trailer. And then in the new one, like, it looks like he hasn't been weight painted correctly because his snoot is kind of melting into his chest from the back, making it look like he's got a very weak jaw. And, as an alpha male, that really upsets me. I'm offended, to be honest. But also,
Yeah,
his arms look
considering
like
you have this-
half-squeezed tubes of toothpaste. Like, it's very bad.
Yeah,
It
the
looks like
ar-
it's been
They
rigged
do
wrong.
When you-
remind me of like Go-Gurt. Yeah, basically.
When you
Like
pointed out the
Go-Gurt
arms, I just started laughing because it was pretty funny. I was like, oh, that's disgusting.
And like
Another
a
weird
lot of
thing,
this
though, is-
moves very.
Go on.
Oh yeah. I was just gonna say a lot of this also moves very quickly. Like I watched the latest one, like the latest animation, and I didn't even really catch the what is it the
That's true.
weird
No,
chin looking thing.
I know what
or
you
all
mean
that
there, because
until
yeah,
someone-
it is very quick. He's zipping in every single scene. So like it's clearly
Yeah.
they know that the animation when static doesn't look great, and they've basically just covered that up by leaning into Sonic's speedy nature. So it makes me wonder if they were just given a really
Yeah.
badly rigged model or something.
I don't know.
Or maybe it was done in house.
I also just think it's crunch. I think a lot of it could be attributed to just them not having the time to fine tune
Yeah.
this stuff. So
Unfortunately, crunch is still a thing that
yeah, like Captain
100%.
Crunch, you know.
Yeah,
that
still around,
developers
yeah.
have to put up with.
Yeah,
Or,
Captain Crunch is still around, and I don't like him.
Still around. Yeah.
Get that
I'm the
fucking
captain now.
vampire out of the game development studio. Oh, wait, that's Count Chocula. But
Yeah.
like yeah,
So
no,
true.
like the whole the thing is though as well, there are just some things as well about just that model which I have no doubt like Sega will have provided. Is they're still doing that like weird, the model looks like it's made of plastic, but then they've tried to include like a fur texture, and it just makes the guy look like when you scrape butter with the knife, he kind of looks like that. And it's like, I think
Yeah.
there needs to be a decision between whether or not Sonic is made of plastic or whether or not he has visible fur textures. Like Frontiers went all in with the fur textures, as did Shadow Gens, and I think it's all the better for it. while other games have gone for kind of that more rubbery look. But I think the halfway point just doesn't work. It looks really bad.
Yeah, it does look bad.
It's Wario Time Friday. Yeah, I will say, though, the PUBG thing, I think, is a lot better than what we've gotten out of Fortnite, because at the end of the day, it's a car with some decals on it and some shoes that are not worn by Sonic or Shadow. And I do get that they're probably going to want to push for the latest model that they're putting out there. Like, I think it's Puma doing these, and Puma have put out these versions of the shoes. If they put out these shoes, I'd Puma pants, but, like, they're just putting out these regular ones, so, like, it's really nothing special. But then it makes me wonder, like, if we've got then two brand integrations, because you've got Sonic and Puma, could that not fund a more accurate Sonic, or, like, something like that? Because that was the reason...
I'll be honest.
You also have Porsche with the cars.
Well, it's also it's like Fortnite they have like fuck you money. You know what I mean? It's like they have the funds to make something.
They got Disney
substantial.
Money. It's more powerful than fuck you money.
I know that the companies kind of have to bid for this kind of thing, though, and like I guess Sega maybe didn't put up that much money, or maybe that the money they did put up with was subsidized by the other companies involved, like Porsche and what's the name of the shoe company again, Puma. But then it's like, okay, fine, then let's just get an accurate Sonic model with an Asus logo on his forehead or something, like,
or Lenovo or fucking
Lenovo Sonic.
not Lenovo. Lenovo bad, Asus good.
Well, that's why companies would go for it. They don't go for like the really good companies. They go for like mediocrity.
Have Sonic wearing like a racing outfit with all of his sponsors on the racing outfit. Like, you can even get some new ones in there, like Red Bull. Get Sonic in a little Red Bull outfit. Yeah. The thing is,
get the Hooters
that's shameless. That is shameless as fuck, but I would still take it over what we got. And I do know from, like, Seth MacFarlane's comments on the Family Guy Fortnite collab that it was a budgetary reason as to why Peter didn't have the larger body. They said, like, that Fox weren't willing to put up the budget to kind of, get Fortnite to push that a little bit more. And they clearly got a budget increase when it came to things like Ernie the Giant Chicken and Cleveland, so I'm guessing Peter was testing the waters. And I'm still coping that someday we might get a large Peter, but then again, I'm kind of coping that we don't, because I paid for that battle pass, and you know what? I don't want to regret it in the slightest, and I would probably regret it a little bit.
I think if anything, they might make it like an alt skin. They might make it like an alternative skin to the...
Well, if they did, it would have been like that during the season.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I don't know. I think with Fortnite in particular,
they've added more characters over time though. Like Deadpool got into the game, and then years later he got in with new styles and new models.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's not impossible.
And I mean, we are going to be seeing a Simpsons season coming up, so maybe there's a chance that Fox will revisit if that Simpsons one does well with some more Family Guy stuff. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
I can't see why the Sonic model as it stands, it would be a little bit awkward to implement just because of his big head. I think that's the biggest thing. Sonic has a big head compared to like his torso.
I think, honest to God, those mascot costumes would be the way to go. I think a lot of people would see those and be like, "Ah, that's fun." And I think
that or Sonic Man.
That you've got like the Cuddle Team characters or whatever they're called. There's like the person that's in the fursuit in Fortnite. You got those furry characters. Like Sonic and shit would fit right in with them. Like,
you also have like Marshmallow in the game, who does have a pretty big head, so it's like it's not completely out of the realm of possibilities. I don't know. I really think the shoes should have been better, though. I think that's my biggest thing.
I think the main thing as well, though, is that there's a lot of ways to make Sonic look good with different proportions. As it happens, Boom Sonic's proportions are actually Fortnite perfect, but it becomes a problem when you've got him stood next to other characters. Like, you got to think, like, David Corenswet's Superman is in this game, and Superman is like, what, 6'2", 6'3", or something? And you're going to have Sonic stood next to him with his head slightly above his, and it's going to look really weird. But it's better than nothing.
Yeah, it is better than nothing.
Oh, so we're going to get Beck in that game as well? Yeah, cool. Mighty Number 9 representation. Let's go.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah, that would blow my
Frank
mind.
is the only Mighty Number 9 fan.
No,
get those Ouya's loaded up because we're playing Fortnite Mighty Number 9.
Do not feed them these lies. I want Mega Man. Even bad box art Mega Man, I'll take
I was gonna
it.
say Mega Man 1 box art Mega Man would be great.
One of these days,
That'd
we're
be
going to see
hilarious.
Star Garden. We're going to see Star Garden characters in Fortnite.
Let's go. I'm down for it.
I'm
They
down
actually
for it.
let's celebrate that a little bit. They just got done with their successful Kickstarter. They raised over 288,000 for the game. Really
It's
proud of
coming
those
to
guys.
all
And
the major platforms, all the major platforms as well: Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox.
Yep.
Hell
they
yeah.
just hit those goals. They're and you can still late back it, and you still get a discount for the game. It's I'm very proud of them. They deserve the success that they've been getting. So
This episode is sponsored by Star Garden. We're going to
it's sponsored with Game Garage. yes.
Game Garage here in my garage. Because Star Garden is great.
I don't know
I
why
give it 5 stars so far.
5-star gardens. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of things that are sponsored, Sonic Racing Crossworlds came out.
It did.
That's true.
It does have a lot of sponsors as well.
It does.
How are we enjoying those decals, guys?
I put the Lenovo Legion one on mine right away.
It's so funny. They're so shameless.
Yeah, it's like the most. I don't know.
But I mean, if this is
I
what
like-
it took to get a big budget Sonic Racing game, fuck it. You know, like fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, I
I'm
don't
not
care.
really
I think
that
it's
mad
funny.
about it. Yeah.
I just when I was going through it, I was like, really? They got like Aces in here? Okay.
When we
Okay.
have that open zone city Sonic game, I want to see some billboards with KFC logos on them, like and stuff like that. You know, like
Yeah. That'd be
get
kinda
those
sick.
billboards in there, man. Like because like then you'll get the budget up. If that's what it takes to get the budget up, I'm more than happy to accept a little bit of product placement here and there. Just as long as you're not like putting ads in the loading screens or some shit. Like we're good. Like
Absolutely.
well, yeah.
Loading screens for ads is really funny.
But like, yeah, Crossworlds is here. We could just have a quick kind of discussion because obviously we kind of talked about this fairly at length anyway. But like, yeah, what do we just generally think of the game?
I think Mario Kart's better. And I'm only
Think
saying
of
that
which
because I'm playing Mario Kart World right now.
I'm playing
And,
Crossworlds right now.
This game is like really good. I think everyone should get it. No. I've had so much fun with Crossworlds. Like it's ridiculous. The only thing I don't want to jump too far ahead, but like the one thing I'm currently not enjoying is the festival going on right now. But that's just because I don't like the gameplay for that. But like
Right.
the standard like races, doing the world match stuff has been a blast for me. I don't like getting hit by 2 trucks and 2 drills on the final lap. I could really
Yeah.
do without that. But you know, I mean, you could do a little thing or two about the item balancing. People intentionally dropping to like 6th, 7th, or 8th place to get the really good items and then get all the way to first. That's
Oh, yeah,
been a
bagging.
problem.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yep.
definitely want to
Bagging's
discuss
been-
at some point in the episode like ideas for kind of improving that, and also like alternate modes that could remedy that as well. That's
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
100%
but
on the docket.
Aside from that, a fantastic experience. Visually, it looks fine. Hey, it gets the job done. You know, I haven't seen or I think the only weird thing I was told about was like Silver's muzzle kind of glitching a bit.
Yeah, yeah, it
But
does.
it's-
Like when he jumps out
Oh,
of
I
the
haven't even
portal.
seen that. Yeah.
No, when he jumps out of the
Yeah.
portal, if he's on extreme gear, his muzzle flies off of his face for like a second before like
It's
moving
pretty
back
funny.
onto it. I think
Never
it just
noticed
hasn't
that.
been weighted perfectly. I think like it's maybe got like a lower weight level than the rest of the weights. Blender stuff, guys. But like yeah, it
3D
just kind of drags behind him a little bit as he comes in, and it makes him look like a robot that's like like trying to keep himself together. Maybe that's what he. Maybe
Yeah.
Silver is Terminator. You know, he's from the future.
Yeah,
Hey,
and then
I mean, he is from the future.
so
Yeah.
basically, like with gameplay, they nailed it. Like, if I had like only
Yeah.
one complaint, if you accidentally drift and you barely touch grass or like anything off road, you lose your speed like right away.
Like
And,
immediately. It's like there's
I-
no like yeah.
if they took anything from their previous racing games, or I'm gonna say it, Mario Kart, maybe not have that fast of a loss of speed, so that maybe you could try to use that boost that you've gained with it to try to get yourself out of it. You know?
I think they
Yeah.
do make at least a bit of a trade-off anyway, in that those patches there are very designed for you to cut them with the white wisps and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah, but
I think I agree that it's a little excessive.
Yeah, if you get bumped off road, like that's like the only thing I would like to see changed. I know it kind of makes one of the gadgets a little less useful, but I would rather have that than say, "Oh, I'm like get bumped by something and now I've lost all my speed and I'm just watching everyone go past me because of one little mistake."
If that's something people are having trouble with, it does offer the steer assist, which will keep you off of those patches altogether. But then the thing is,
yeah, but it's not always. Yeah, it's not always like user error. Sometimes it's like you get bumped by someone and now you're getting pushed into grass or into dirt or whatever. So it kind of just completely it does a lot more against the player than it should. It's like way too harsh of a punishment, but aside from that,
I think that's fair.
Pretty good
that's
game.
Absolutely fair. Like
pretty good game. Love a lot of the tracks on there. The Mystic Jungle one is probably my favorite one just because of like how
That surprised me.
Yeah, like that. Like even in the open network test, like even then, like I saw it was like there's so much potential for this stage, and it does a great job of it. I actually do enjoy it.
Mystic
and then I guess
Jungle
if we go
is
into
kind of like oh sorry, like I just quickly like
No,
Mystic
go
Jungle is kind of what I want a Sonic level to kind of be like in a way, in that like it's very tubular. Like there's a lot of like kind of having to control your steering and kind of. If you're playing with supersonic speed on, even a momentum-y element to it, with like like going up and around. Yes, I know. Laugh it up, fuzzball. But like the level design in this does feel closer to a Sonic game than it does your typical racing game, as there are kind of platforming elements, particularly like in Coral Town when you come out on the big coral reef bit and it's got those little stacks and you can kind of make your way from one to the next. You've got things like the jumping on the water, which can be used to some platforming advantages. There's that bit in Aqua Forest where you're going down the water slide and you can hold down your jump and you can jump into like a boost ring and that will take you to a higher path. Like it has all of the level design philosophy of Sonic applied to racing this time, and I think that's really cool.
Coral Reef kind of reminds me a little bit of Sonic R in a way.
Yeah,
too.
with
like,
the different like paths and whatnot that you could take.
Yeah,
like,
it kind of reminded me of that. I'm like, oh, this is really cool. It's not one of my favorite tracks, but I still enjoy it when I get to it.
Yeah,
it's
and then I guess
favorites.
if we get
I think
into
it's perfect. I love it.
And then for like Crossworlds, for some reason, cyberspace. I don't know how. That just ended up being my favorite one to go to.
cyberspace is so cool. Yeah.
Steampunk City for favorite Crossworld, I think.
Steampunk City is another really
Steampunk
good
City's I love the track that accompanies it. It's very nice.
Oh, yeah.
I do like
the
that.
The music is so good.
I'll also say the music like definitely surprised me. I feel like we got a very bad first impression with the first batch of tracks.
EDM.
And not even just too much EDM. I feel like just some of like the rhythmic textures that were used just really caught people off guard, especially myself. But like
there are still
everything's perfect in terms
of the music. Like in that, like I think the compositions are wonderful, the arrangements are wonderful. I think the mixing is a little lacking. Like everything sounds a little bit muffled. Like it feels like everything's got a bit of a low pass filter on it.
So the reason why is because since there's so much happening in the songs themselves, they had to kind of make way for the sound effects in the game. So they probably had to take out some of the higher end frequencies so that some of the sound effects could still poke through in a gameplay sense.
Because
I'm hoping like you'll get like a Spotify release later and it'll be mixed better. But I would definitely, when it comes to Sonic, I would definitely say music should take precedence over sound effects.
Yeah, well, the problem, the issue that you could come across is the fact that if you do have something like that, you might kind of overstimulate the player. They might have like a little too much going on.
Which is what I was worried about. Yeah, I agree.
Overstimulating.
What's the phrase? Shit.
Well, just overwhelming, really. Like honestly,
yeah, I guess overwhelming. I had something
sensory
else.
Sensory overload, right? Is that the one?
There you go. That's what it was. Sensory overload.
There you go.
How it feels to
there you go. Hey, where's your mother? Whatever.
What's Dylan got? What do you got to say, Dylan?
I've lost the question. What was the question initially?
Crossworlds
Just
thoughts.
what do you think of Crossworlds, man? Like,
what is it good? Like, I like it so much that I'm devoting a lot of my time to trying to figure out how model imports and modding works. So that's like, I only do that with games I really like. Like I don't want to sit here and mod a game that I don't like. So
There you
I'm
have it.
pretty hooked on it. Like I'm very interested in the online multiplayer because it's quick and fun.
I
Like I'm
just
not
wish it was
usually
stable.
Yeah, it's not as boring to me as previous multiplayer centric games, and I do like the single player content as well. So it's kind of the whole package right now. Like I don't really have a whole lot to say other than I don't like how many Donpa tickets you need to unlock certain
Oh,
things. It seems
yeah, that's
extremely
true.
excessive.
That's
Yeah,
vicious, especially considering you can lose your save file. And of course, if you want
Yes.
to like have it on Switch and PC, you can't like share a save across
Yeah,
those
there's
two.
no cross progression, which is gonna really suck because I know Trey was talking about getting the Switch version. I am a brand new owner of
Yeah.
the Switch 2, so I do want to get it on the Switch 2 so I can play it portably. But it's gonna really suck to have to make all that progress back, and then we're gonna miss out on things like the Miku Festival, which is going on right now. So we're gonna be missing out on a few things, but I don't think that matters as much. It's just it's gonna suck that we got to get all the Donpa tickets.
It just sucks you got to start over at all, and it's like I think cross progression should be a standard. It should be
It
like
also sort of feels
maybe-
like I keep saying this to people. The Donpa ticket requirements for some things feels like something you would see in a free to play game with microtransactions where you would be able to pay for them.
right. Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure
and
why.
it's-
I'm liking the game and I like playing it, so I don't need to worry about they shouldn't worry about me not wanting to keep playing if that's why
Dylan,
it's so expensive.
I'm getting flashbacks to like
Yeah.
Crash Team Racing before
Well,
they
that-
added
yeah.
before they microtransactioned it, and I'm like, please do not go this direction.
They can't
not
do
even
that for this
just-
game because this is a $70 game. That'd be
It's
fucking
not even just
I
like
know.
the Dompa tickets though, where I think like the cross progression thing is gonna bite everyone on the butt. It's that also like obviously there's the rank progression as well in the online
Yes.
play and stuff, and that's how it kind of organizes people into lobbies to make sure it's fair. You work your way up to like legend from D tier, and it's like
Then you
if
could have
you've
somebody
worked your-
smurfing.
Yeah, if you've worked your way up to legend already, and then I were to buy the game on Switch or something, and then
Right.
I'm now on D tier. I'm in D tier lobbies, even though I've got the gameplay experience of a legend, and like those statuses don't give you buffs or anything. It's just how skilled the players are, basically, like what the win rate
Right.
is. And I think that's very unfortunate that that's going to be the case now. Is that you're probably going to get some people that are basically legend tier going into D lobbies with brand new players. But also there are so many things the game hinges on that you have to unlock. And I will say this, they're making it last, and I like that. Like with a racing game, that's
Yeah.
kind of exactly what you want. But
This is
Yeah.
kind of like if I was a child, right? Like if I was a little kid and I saw, oh, I need 10. How much is it to unlock the skins in game?
Oh god.
It's like,
oh, you're gonna
it's
need
like
like
10,000.
10,000, over 10,000 to get
It's like
all of
10,000.
the,
So, like if I was a
skins.
kid, right, and I saw that, I'd be like, all right, game on. But as
Yeah.
an adult, when I have like other things to do, it's kind of just like I'm gonna miss out on that content, and also I can't test mods on the other characters if I don't unlock them. So
Right.
Yeah.
it's kind of
Yeah, I
tough,
really
you
want to
know.
play
Like
as Gamma, damn it.
yeah, there is a
Um,
Gamma mod that goes over AI Omega, and it has a voice pack now, and it's very nice.
You know what's
That's
funny?
amazing.
Sega has the service Sega accounts where you can just link it to all the platforms that you're on, and you can get like codes for something. Which, by the way, go get your Extreme Gear if you haven't yet, because
Yeah.
it's on there. Why not use that for your matchmaking or use that for your cross progression? Like you already have players like required to link their accounts. Why not do that?
I agree. I
I think we are also
I-
starting to see...
yeah.
Sorry, go on, Trey. Yeah, go on.
I was just gonna say I was just gonna say I agree with Frank because it's already like you're having to already adopt this ecosystem within Sega. It's like why can't we just like
I mean, it's not mandatory, but honestly, I would just recommend it because one, you
Yeah.
get free shit out of it. Like you get something cool
Yeah.
for Sonic, and if you get Shinobi, you can get something cool for that. You can
Yeah.
get something for Yakuza, or I think it's like a Dragon Pirate or whatever it's called. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it's
for sure.
escaping me right now.
It's like a
Also,
dragon, pirate
Persona.
Yakuza, or sorry, not like a dragon. It's called Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, I think.
yeah.
That's the one.
Infinite
You know
But,
what?
like,
something like
you
that.
get all these possible things that you can get out of it. Well, why not add cross progression? It's like, hey, if you link your account, you'll be able to take your account to any platform, so
Yep.
that way you could just pick up from where you left off.
I agree.
I
Like
think we are
like
starting to... Oh, go on, Trey.
I was just gonna say all of this would be nullified if Sega just released their own console and we could just all play on that. But whatever. It's just a fucking.
You know what? I want
I'm
my
kidding.
I want my rotisserie chicken holder.
Yeah, I want my air fryer attached to this console, please. That'd be
I
awesome.
would.
Like,
I would buy
we're
a
not
Sega.
all Hollywood elites. We can't all afford the new Sega chicken
Well,
cart.
somebody
Like,
doesn't have an air
The-
fryer.
the Sega beef
Someone
cast.
clearly.
Someone
yeah.
clearly can afford it. Oh my lord.
Skill
I'm not
issue.
ashamed of being a brokey. I'm not ashamed. The richest man in the world is a fucking loser, so I'm not ashamed.
That's Trey.
That is
It's-
true.
what do you
Okay,
mean?
second richest in the world.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Yeah, the first half trillionaire in the world is the biggest fucking loser I could possibly imagine. So like, I don't care if I'm broke, as long as I'm not that level of a loser.
As long as I'm not
But
like
I
a
can-
loser like that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if you could be
So
that
you're-
much of a loser and have all that money, like you are a giga loser. You are like the ultimate fucking loser.
Just remember that if you ever do release like some kind of appliance or something like something to heat up a rotisserie chicken or like an air fryer or something, please make sure that you include that you explicitly mention voltages and stuff, so that way certain YouTubers don't nearly burn their apartments down with the
Yeah.
Oh,
toaster.
don't forget
Also-
to add like a Tesla logo into the decals and add the Cybertruck for our friend. Nick.
Ew. Yeah, just for lit. Our favorite
and
crypto bro.
Add tube mazes as well. Don't forget.
Also, Sega, if you release an air fryer, just add a Raspberry Pi in it. It would be very funny.
Bro, just get a Raspberry Pi.
Yeah, just attach a Raspberry Pi to an air fryer.
Can
It's
the,
the-
No, but
can
then-
the
but then you're
controller
giving
come
them-
with like a Doritos holder in it as well, just so I can eat my gaming Doritos while I game.
that would be
It
like an
vibrates.
Xbox era thing.
Can't
Yeah.
you just put
It
the bag
vibrates
next
and
to
then
you on
all
the
the
table
fucking-
or something? Like,
No, but I,
I feel like
the
that's a
idea of it
360
like
era product.
no, you know what you could do? You
Like-
could have like you could get gamer points for when your controller vibrates. It has like a higher rumble setting than any other controller. It will literally leap out.
Oh,
of your hands.
I would turn that
But-
setting off.
But if
I
you
have
open
wrist
the
issues.
tray out, if you've got the Dorito tray out,
Open what?
and you catch the Doritos,
Open up tray.
you catch the Doritos, you get gamer points, and you can spend those on swag like profile pictures. And,
Swag. I don't know why
and
that
NFTs.
That's such a
Oh.
2010 thing.
It's such a
All
yeah,
right,
it's such a like Atlanta, Georgia executive businessman thing to say.
Honestly, I'm kind of with you on the like earning points thing. That'd be kind of cool. I would just make it where it's like, earn it at your own leisure, whatever. I don't like the FOMO stuff, honestly.
I
You should
agree.
have it so that the controller gets like progressively hotter the more you lose, and like
No.
if you've lost many times, your controller is just an oven in your hands. It's just burning them.
Pup,
Third
you got a
degree burns
battery
for
in that
skill issue.
controller.
If they
Yeah,
call it an
that-
oven,
Part of the consequence.
why do you oven the cold food but out the hot food? You know what I'm saying?
I'm not sure.
Well,
Yeah.
you shove
heard
out the
that,
hot
but-
food because it's done.
Yeah.
You've heard of
Oh.
oven. Where's the onen? That doesn't make any sense. The
Yeah.
worst thing I've ever said.
Where's the
Um,
often?
Stupid. Where's the often?
The
Off. It'd be the of off. I think.
The of off. No, it's the
The
of, it's the of
on.
out. It's of in and then of out. That's what it is.
I want
Anyways.
of out of this conversation.
Yeah, I think it's like, hey, what was your favorite Sunset City episode? It's like, yeah, they talked about air fryers for a long
Hey, you've
time.
heard
I
of-
think they talked about ovens
You've
for a
heard
long
of
time.
you've heard of oven. What about of JP? Little
What?
dub people like that.
okay,
You'll
okay.
regional.
I get it. I prefer my of pal though.
English.
Ooh,
Have a sausage
you were
roll
going-
in it, mate. Have a sausage
He was- you got-
roll.
you got of. Anyways, Crossroads is
Alright,
great.
well,
Crossroads is good. Yeah,
um,
Crossroads is it's awesome.
So we got Miku Festival right now, which has replaced World Play Mode for the week. I think. Is it a week?
Yeah.
Like. So
I played 5
weekend.
days.
Weekend.
Now, I will say, the World Play, we are starting to
Pretty
see
weak.
some weaknesses with the meta now. Like, unfortunately. Like,
Yeah.
and these are things that are, to be fair, to be expected with any kind of game with a... Would we say this like a live service component, or like...
Yes.
I wouldn't say like...
I
yeah,
would
like
say
live-
so. Yeah.
It's
got a
live
live
service
service.
enough. Like it doesn't have the daily logins or like a battle pass or something like that, but you do have events that have limited times.
Yeah.
It is something that like say they shut down the servers maybe 20 years from now or 10 years from now. 20 is extremely generous.
You'll still be able
But
to
the
play
point
the
is,
game. Like,
yeah, you'd still be able to. Well, yeah, that's true. You'd still be able to play the game offline. It's just the online component, which is part of the game, would be missing.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, like it's still a
We are
live service
seeing-
game.
In its like infancy, we are seeing some perfectly understandable issues with the meta, and I think there are good solutions for it as well. But like,
Yeah.
right now, I think people have realized the best way to play is get those item hoarder gadgets on or item keeper gadgets, and just hang
Yeah.
back, scoop up all the gadgets you can, and then at the very last stretch, just hurl every one of those gadgets. Because the way the game is set up is like, if you're lagging behind, it will give you better gadgets. Not gadgets, sorry, items. It'll give you better items.
Items, yeah.
And people are farming those great items that are designed to get them ahead again, and then just using them at the very last stretch to get a win in. And I'm gonna be honest, if you play that way, you are boring as fuck. Like, that's not proper racing. you
Yeah,
idiot.
that's always
But-
been like the Mario Kart meta too. I will say
Yes,
I have
Sam.
noticed with this game that the items are like adaptive depending on the place that you're in. So it's
Yes,
not like
that's
you're
what I
gonna
was
like
saying,
shoot
like, if you're at the
forward
back.
like 300 miles, ahead of everybody if you have
that
like
is
the
something
drill or something.
I will give them credit for. Like, it's not like you're gonna have that item for the same amount of time. Like, if you use it and you're way too far ahead, it's gonna only last for maybe about a second or two, and
Yeah,
you
and it's not
won't-
even gonna go as fast. It's not gonna go as fast as like it would in like if you were in 12th or something. So
Yeah.
like
I think what
speed is
we've made-
factor and all that stuff.
Although
I think what
using
they
it
need
for
to do-
for like turns is actually pretty smart. Like some people who use
Oh,
like
I
the
use
laser
the I
wisp
use
when you
the
go on
I
turns.
use the laser wisp for turns, and it actually like carries me through the turns like entirely. It's very
Yeah.
it's very
Yeah, this
kind of
laser
broken.
wisp is way better than the one from Team Sonic Racing.
They don't want to put you
Yeah.
in a spot where you could you'll end up losing like a lot of progress or falling off of something. Unfortunately, that did happen to me once. I was playing on Metal Harbor. I think Pup was. Oh no, it was myself, Dylan, and Dave playing, and I think Pup was with us for a little bit. And I came out of my laser wisp, and when I did, there's like a little jump that you have to make, and I didn't make it. I was just right in front of right over that gap, and I fell through.
That's so weird because for the
Yep.
most part, the game is very good with detecting things like that. But I'm guessing in that instance,
Yeah.
it just kind of flubbed it. I've also had issues with, like, for example, there's that bit on Radical Highway where you can like drive up the edge of the bridge, and it's that challenging upper path philosophy which I absolutely love. However, there's kind of a weird death plane to it in that like you're going to fling off to the ground anyway at some point. But if you hurl
Yeah.
off at the very top, you'll get caught in a weird death plane when it's quite obvious that you could have just landed back on the track. And that always feels very unfair because that feels like that should just be another way of doing it. But I think the one thing I was going to say is, I think one thing they should probably remedy is maybe make it so that items do time out. Don't make it so that they time out quickly, but just have enough of a timer on them so that people can't just spam them in the last stretch.
I can agree with that. There's also like some items too where they are relatively unavoidable, unless you have like a boost wisp or something, like the slime and all that
King
stuff.
Boom Boo.
Yeah,
It's quite
and
cool
the
'cause
and
you
the
can
weights and
use,
shit.
You can use the Dark Chow to like just reshuffle all of the items to a random one. So like, if you
That is
are
true.
just hanging on to items, all you need is for one player to get a Dark Chow, and then that might as well be irrelevant now. It could just get changed out for a simple boxing glove
Yeah.
or something. Like, and I think that's the thing. Is
Yeah.
there's evidence that Sega have actually really thought ahead here. Like, I would usually say, the game's in the state that it's in, we should talk about it from the perspective of the state that it's in and not just be like, oh, it will definitely get patched later. But they've clearly tried very hard with this. Like, you can see where all the
Yep.
effort is. And sadly, it is just they've found another way to exploit it. And so I think it would be wise for them to just work on some alternatives here that can amend that. But something I did want to kind of talk
Yeah.
about today is like the different modes, because obviously there's been some discussion about the fact that Miku Festival replaces World Match, which has some people disappointed. But I think there's also
Yeah.
like outside of that, it's either world play or friend match. That's just how you're going to do the online thing. You can't really do the race park stuff in the world play sense outside of the Meek Festival.
Yeah, I do wish there was a way to, because I still want to rank up my rank. I still want to rank up, like, going into like legendary or whatever, A+ and all that stuff. But I can't do that if I want to play with like 10 people, or play with like 8 people, like guaranteed. Of course, we could all do the thing where we play with 4, and then we like all press A at the same time or X at the same time, and then we can try to like find each other. But that's not guaranteed. I wish there were like bigger like online lobbies. Anyways.
I mentioned the timing out of the gadgets in a potential patch, but I think also like some post-hit invincibility, even if it's just a gadget feature, which, to be fair, for all we know, could be, because they're constantly like introducing new little gadgets for the gadget plate. Like even in the Miku Festival, there's a brand new gadget in there that is like, wow, we haven't seen that before in the game. So it's like they could just have another festival where it's like, hey, here's a like a 2-second post-hit invincibility one. They've already got quick recovery, so like they could easily do that. But like right now, there is that problem of you can just get really unlucky, because usually when people are at the back with the monster truck, there's a few people with the monster truck. So you're just you're running away from these bulls that are just amassing behind you, and like you can get flattened by not 1, not 2, just any amount of them. And you don't have a grace period. And then you could get a shuriken up your butt. Then you could get slime dropped on you. Or you can get a fist up your ass or something. Like, there's so many different ways you can get fucked. It's like Amsterdam. But, like, this is, I think, like, maybe a different mode could remedy this. Or maybe gadgets could remedy this. The thing I find really funny is we did a few, like, extreme races. I think with Penguin and... an observation I had is that the extreme races feel, if anything, more balanced. Because, yes, it is all the obtuse carnage items, but everybody gets one, and everybody gets them in very quick succession. So the race constantly changes up its hierarchy of power, to quote The Rock. So it feels fair. It's just that you're spending less time as a car in extreme mode, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know... what other modes they could add? I think some of the team modes that you can play during festivals would be cool as individual modes like role play.
I've heard this from a few people, but adding the knockout mode that's in like Mario Kart or other traditional like arcade racers from like back in the day, I think that would be a cool one.
Oh, like an outrun knockout or something. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like the idea of like a vintage racer mode where basically it's like world play, but all of the weapons and stuff are switched off, and it is just basic racing.
Yeah, well, think about it like this. A knockout mode would actually be pretty cool for this, because the whole point is going through the crossworlds, of going to different stages, like, along the way. It would be cool to go through multiple stages in one, like, session, Like, that would be actually pretty baller. I'd be down for that.
I also I want the characters to stop insulting me just because I had the audacity to come third.
Yeah,
I mean, I was going to say,
try my best,
It's not like it's outside of... It's not like it's outside of the realm of possibilities. I mean, it's kind of how the game works. Like, you go from one area to another. Even if you're going back to the same area for like lap 2 in a time trial, you still got to go through a crossworld. You got to go through one of those rings.
That's the thing that's so smart, is like there are so many different things that allow the race to refresh itself, because it's not even just the crossworlds. It's like if you reach like a water section or a plane section, you can very tactically navigate those and get advantages again. Like, the constant transformations mean that everyone needs to stay on their feet, and because everyone can be caught off guard, it means it is quite fair. Another thing is like things like those pesky shurikens or those fisted gloves or things like that. You can offset them in so many different ways. You can offset them using defense items. You can speed away from them. You can throw an item back at it and ricochet it off of it, which is crazy. Like, there's
on the subject of that, Callie figuring out that all you had to do was use your use the wisp at the right moment to dodge King Boom Boo's attack.
Yep,
that is some fucking cracked level gameplay.
And also, the game punishes you if you're using your power-ups unduly as well. Like, if you're in the lead and you use King Boom Boo or the weights, you'll get fucked. That'll be you that gets it. They're designed for people who are in the back. So it punishes you if you're using these just to say fuck you, Which is really like a fun little feature. Yeah, I think it's very well balanced. It's just we're seeing some tiny little weaknesses appear. I say tiny, potentially growing weaknesses here that I think could be addressed, be it by like a casual mode where just, there's no items or less items, or making world matches for the extreme lobbies, which I think are perfectly fair. Like, yeah, just stuff like that,
Oh God, I'm just realizing this. Okay, isn't there like a group mode where you have to be in teams and it would allow you to unlock other vehicles?
Yes, that's Race Park.
Yeah,
so
Race Park. Yeah.
One
Yeah, and
big change I would want, and it's for progression. Everybody who participates in it in an online one, because you can do that online, and unfortunately, only the person who's the host of the lobby, only they get the benefits of it. Please
Oh,
patch
yeah,
it so
no,
that
they
way
should.
everyone can benefit from that, because you're just making them do a lot of work. And yeah, you're gonna make it easier for everyone who wants to just do that all in one go. You've got a million things that you could earn in the game, so make it a little easier on us.
It is worth noting
I
there are some
agree.
benefits that you can reap, even if you're in someone else's lobby for those. Is like you've got the challenge board where the little Chow is making his way across the checkpoints and stuff, and
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
those bag you big Domper tickets, like much bigger Domper tickets than just individual races do. You can still get
Yeah,
those
yeah.
from it.
It's just the fact that some people just want to like go and unlock the vehicles as well, and that's just very like it's very it kind of just takes away the motivation of wanting to play online with your friends and unlock that all together. I think it would better incentivize like, hey, you don't have to do this on your own with like a team full of computer controlled characters. Bring your friends with you, get it all done. Also, time trials. The A ranks are kind of hard, and I think that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, they're tough. Unless I found like that was a thing. Is like one of the requirements on the challenge thing was to be a level 10 team. And I love racing on supersonic speed because the supersonic speed is wonderful. Like it has like this wonderful sense of inertia to it. It's very quick, it's very zippy, but I also love how much of it is just coasting based. Like that was how I discovered like the zero acceleration matches that I've been doing with like Penguin and Dave. Where basically just start off with a white wisp gadget, fire that off, and then just drift your way around without ever touching the accelerator. It's like skiing. But
That could be a cool mode.
Yeah, I think that could be a really fun
Do it for a
competitive
festival. Do
Yeah,
it for a
I
festival.
mean, I'd love to get us all
Ski
doing
festival.
like a zero acceleration fest. And I know that like at some point like you can run out of like your momentum effectively. But like that's on you. That's on you, boo. Use your drift, Like yeah, it's so cool how much you can get out of this. Like and even if you're not going for like the speed run approach. But also like we've mentioned the Domper tickets thing and yes, they are very steep with those, but the Miku Festival also offers you way more chances to get tickets in much larger
It
quantities
does not
as well.
give you enough. It does not give you enough.
True, like yeah, like the ticket economy is a bit well, like the real economy, but like it could maybe be just, dialed in a little more nicely. However, I was going to mention though, with the level 10 rivals thing, the key to that was dialing it down to normal speed. But I'm going to say this, when you're used to the world play mode, and that's I think set to Sonic speed, and when you're used to supersonic speed especially, God, going back to normal mode feels so fucking
Oh,
sluggish.
it's insane. Yeah.
Also
It's
playable Supersonic in the Grand Prix. He's invincible. And there's something so cathartic about seeing those fucking shurikens arrive and just do nothing. Like it's
They just
really...
wanted to give you something fun for like, hey, you beat all the rivals. This is your prize. Enjoy.
It's a great reward.
Like-
I appreciate people would like just a basic skin version for the multiplayer, but like I think that's a great idea too. I think the way they've got it. Maybe if they had it so that he's still available for world play, but it has like a little message come up and say, "Oh, by the way, the invincibility is switched off in this mode" or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be nice.
But
I agree.
Yeah, all of it is very surprisingly deep and intricate. Like even down to just vehicle customizations, even down to like pairing character types with vehicle types.
I know I'm going to be adding to like far more things that could be unlocked, but I want more vehicle customization options. I want more different
Me
designs.
too.
Yeah, you can unlock a lot of stuff and customize your own vehicles and everything. One of the things that I did, which I did last week, was try to recreate item 2 from Mega Man 2. Getting ready for Mega Man and Proto Man to show up
Yep.
in
For
a
those who
couple
don't
of
know, it's like a little hoverboard-like item from one of the original Mega Mans.
yeah, it's from Mega Man 2, and it's really sick.
I made a
but
Batmobile. I'm gonna put it up on screen for the stream viewers. There you go.
it shows me how limited the parts are in design, but also how limited the decals are. And I understand why they did it. It's to keep people from putting dicks on screen or something like that, or putting boobs, or basically turning it into Black Ops and Black Ops 2 emblem editors.
But that hasn't stopped the fucking naming of some of these players.
Yeah, I've seen a few of those. They're pretty wild.
Yeah, I love that we're still in a day and age where it's like, hey,
I'm very
gonna go on
surprised
this...
there's no filter for naming. It's very weird.
They're definitely gonna patch that, I think. Like,
I'm
that's a
surprised they didn't think of
liability
that.
for them.
You think that's like the first thing you think of when you have like a...
You know what, Pup? That looks really cool. I like that.
Oh, thanks. Did you see the Extreme Gear or the Batmobile? Because I did like the Batmobile Extreme Gear.
I like the Extreme Gear. It's just a tiny little thing. That's so cool.
It's meant to be like the 60s, but
those.
you could tell that I like the Adam West Batmobile the most.
Oh, Adam West Batman is like, it's cheese, but it's so funny. I like it.
I think as well as that, though, like, it's even just a really cool take on Batman. Like, it doesn't really contradict anything about Batman. Like, it's great.
A little too corny, but it's just the right amount of corny, you know?
Yeah.
It plays it well, and I like the fact that Batman is played straight as well. Like, Adam West is playing him seriously, even though like everything is so silly.
Like the anti-shark, the shark repellent bat spray.
But like, there's like the straight to DVD movie Return of the Caped Crusaders that just takes it to whole new levels, where it's like, Joker will be like, well, here's my antidote spray, and where Batman's like, well, here's my anti-antidote spray.
It's so
my
dumb.
anti-antidote spray.
Yeah, it's they go really nuts with it in those. But yeah, back to kind of Crossworlds. Yeah, I think the
Batman
fact
should
though,
be in
like,
Crossworlds.
I'd love it. I would absolutely love it if they could get DC
get
stuff
the
in.
DC characters in it, because they just did like the comic crossover. Why not?
I mean, we know that
Be a fun
crossover is
time.
continuing into 2026, and we don't know if that means. I think it's safe to assume more comics, but like it could also maybe mean getting them in Crossworlds. That would probably be cheaper than producing the action figures, I'd imagine. Like, more likely, I'd say. But yet here we are with the freaking action figures, which I'm not made of money. I wish I could buy 2 of each of them, because I have no doubt those are going to go collectible someday.
Oh yeah, they will.
Yeah, like that's the thing, is like I don't like to be that guy that's like, oh, keep it in the box, but it's like I could be a million billion bajillionaire, like, and be a loser.
We could all be losers.
We could all be such it's so easy to be a fucking loser. Hey Elon, it's so easy to be a fucking loser, dude. Why are you such a loser? Anyways,
He does it while losing money.
yeah,
Well,
it's like,
honestly,
oh, look at
we get
me,
back
I'm
on
the
my-
richest man in the world, but my family fucking hates me.
Oh,
I'm
look
a
at
fucking failure.
Look at me. Wait, I don't want to do that because he's not making people smile. Never mind.
Fair enough.
I make people happy. I'm the magic man from Happy Land, and I
magical
live in
man
a
from
gumdrop
Happy
house
Land.
on Lollipop Lane.
Oh god, I know that Penguin was quoting that yesterday, but like, yeah, no, it's it's a super fun game, and like I've been enjoying the Miku Festival personally. Like, I'm someone who really didn't actually dislike Team Sonic Racing. Like, I will admit that it was a big step back from Transformed. I'd say it's kind of like, in terms of like it versus the first Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, I kind of say different strokes, different folks. Like, if you want more of a Sega thing, Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing is definitely the way to go. If you just like the Sonic thing and like you, I guess, like the slightly more complex tracks of Team Sonic Racing, then Team Sonic Racing is the one for you. But like, I liked those, and I feel like, Crossworld has had all of its bases covered. For like, if your favorite Sonic Racing game is any one of those ones, like, it's got something for you in there. And I think like the team mode is what we're seeing in Festival, and it's much better than the version in Team Sonic Racing as well.
Oh yeah,
it's very much
absolutely.
the same.
Can I tell you something real quick that I said while I was muted? I didn't realize I was muted.
Go on,
All right, go for it.
boy.
So when you said different strokes for different folks, I gave you a few seconds and didn't say anything, and then very quietly I said, I don't know anything about golf. But I was muted,
Okay.
so I'm kind of upset about that because I thought it was funny.
Okay.
Well, don't worry, you've managed to create a double-layered joke now by having the failure component in there.
Yeah, wasn't that good? That's pretty good.
That's like the equivalent of like Discord slapstick. Like,
TSR was pretty alright.
It's a good game with friends, but like
It could have
it
been
was very
so much
hard to
better.
get it into a lobby online and have it work.
Yeah, that's
properly
true.
every
Like
time.
I can see very
the
clear
servers
issues
were
with it.
Very unstable.
Yeah, like the multiplayer, just forget about it. And then like everything else, like there's a lot of asset reuse. There's like the way the game
the
is
story mode's
structured.
fine, too. Like it's
The
okay.
story
It's
mode-
like completely fine.
The thing is, the story
Yeah.
mode is just an incredibly long-winded way of unlocking all the tracks, like, compared to like
It's
just
also
doing
just
Grand Prix.
it's good for learning, I would say too, but they just didn't support it. Like I feel like they were making the game and they knew they were making a budget title and they went, yeah, once it's out, who cares?
But I think that's the thing is
Yeah.
like if it weren't for the team mechanics in that game, I would probably have written it off a lot more. Like
Oh.
that's the thing is
And
like,
actually,
going
you know,
from
I can prove that too. Sorry, because the Apple Arcade version of Team Sonic Racing, which is just called Sonic Racing, I think, is
Yeah.
still getting updates to this day, and it's because Apple's paying for it, I imagine.
not
Yeah,
to
that
mention,
and it's also a different. That and it's also a different team because
Yeah, it's
with Team
Hardline.
Sonic Racing, you had Sumo Digital working on it, and I think they.
Yeah.
When that game was released, maybe there was something they released for it. Not 100% sure. Still waiting on that patch, but they went to go. I believe they went to go develop the Sackboy game that's supposed to be like 3D World, but not.
Oh,
And
yeah, I've played
that-
that.
it was okay. I got bored of it, but I mean,
I only played it with my
kinda sucks.
sister, so I haven't played the whole thing.
it kind of sucks that the TSR experience was just
Yeah.
what you got at launch is kind of what you get.
I
What you
think
feel,
they knew
what
it
you
was
get.
going to be like dead on arrival because of Crash. I feel like they
It's the-
knew, so they
it's the
they
kind of
decided
thing,
not
though-
to put anything into it.
Where like just comparing it to the other Sonic races at the time, like going from like All Stars Transformed, where you've got like a big Sega roster and you've got the transforming vehicles, going back to just basic racing with a basic character roster is just a downgrade in every sense of the word. However, the team mechanics did at least allow it to have something of its own that made it like, yeah, maybe it is worth checking out. That being said, Crossworlds renders a lot of these other Sonic races kind of obsolete in that it accounts for every like fan of each of those games. If you like the Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, you've got like Sega characters in there and like 2 Sega tracks, so that's all right, you know. And then if you like Transformed, you've got Transformations back, albeit very differently. Like I noticed like the way they utilize the transformations is completely different to what it was in Transformed, and it means that you're
Yeah,
transforming your vehicle way more often, which I think is great. And then, like, if you love Team Sonic Racing, if that's, like, your favorite game ever made, then you've got Race Park and the Miku Festival.
And don't worry, if you like Team Sonic Racing, sometimes you'll get kicked out of the lobby.
And if you like Sonic
It's a
R,
good
well,
throwback,
there's an R in the logo. Yay!
Well, there's also what
Hooray!
was it? Coral. I'm
Coral Town.
blanking on the name. Coral Town.
Town.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. It's the most Sonic R level track in the game.
It does feel good. Yeah, I think that's why I love it so much. That and the music. The fucking final lap track for that level has the fucking saxophone solo in it, and it's beautiful. And I just, oh my, the music,
Dude.
right? Like, I've said what I've said about the mixing and the rubbery sounding drums, which I don't like, but the soundtrack is, it's so good. It's so good. We're getting saxophone back in
Cyberspace-
Sonic again.
Cyberspace hitting you with the saxophone. I was not expecting that. Like hitting with the saxophone on Cyberspace. I'm like, holy shit, this is good.
Something I noticed
I was
as well
blown away from it.
is that the majority of the tracks cycle through lots of different genres. They do have your little EDM part, but they also will have like a thing I complained about in the past was how like Sonic level themes don't always reflect the like environment. But then if you listen to the Toot Toot Sonic Warrior remix for Ocean View in this one, it's got like steel drums and stuff, which matches that kind of Ocean View vibe. Coral Town has a lot of, I don't know if it's like a marimba or something, but like it's got a lot of that in there, which is very sea-like and stuff. Like they've really locked into that. But then some of the songs straight up have like Genesis synth in there, but mixed into it in such a unique way. And I think it makes so much sense because, like, the whole thing with Crossworlds is, like, you're constantly changing it up. It's constantly keeping it fresh. So having the genre within the tracks constantly change itself up makes so much sense. And it's just a shame you don't get to hear more of those tracks in-game because they're fantastic.
All right, guys, we need to calm down. Too much glazing of Sonic Racing Crossworlds. We gotta,
Yeah,
give
gotta remember
Nintendo their
Mario,
credit.
right? Yeah.
We gotta give Nintendo their credit.
Yeah,
gotta
they
give
invented
them your
cars.
mortgage.
All right, here's my take on the discourse, and it's the perfect take. Who gives a shit?
I mean, who really gives a shit?
Stand and clap for Frank. Now.
Yeah, Frank, that's stunning and brave, man.
Thank you. I always knew my opinions would matter at some point.
Frank is crying. I need a new ringtone. Can you cry into the mic, please?
Channel, I can't say that. Never mind.
I think you can. But maybe we won't.
I don't want to push. I don't want to. I don't want to take a risk on that one.
But with this Miku festival, like, I think it's quite cute how it sorts you into the teams. And I did not know until, like, yesterday that Hatsune Miku had a supporting cast. I thought it was just her in her own little digital world doing the sing-song.
No,
there's
there's a whole supporting cast. They're all part of, like, the Project Diva cast kind of thing.
Okay. There's one called Len. Len!
Yeah.
That's really funny to me. But then there's also, like, it gives you, like, different, like, corresponding vehicle colors. And back in the open network test, they did this with the Joker Festival as well, in that, like, if you got the different P5 characters, you'd get corresponding colors. But the colors this time matched the Miku aesthetic, which turned my Batmobile into, like, a toothpaste machine. And, brother, but at the same time, I think it's a cute feature. And you know what? Like, I think for every shortcoming that Team Sonic Racing had, Crossworlds has made up for it 1,000-fold in that, like, it is the same overall thing in that, like, you have got slipstreams. You've got those in the basic modes as well. But you've also got, like, this little radar that shows you where your teammates are, and you're given, like, little tasks to do to fill up your team meter. And, like, that's similar to what you had with the Team Ultimate action in Team Sonic Racing. In this case, like, yeah, it's like it gives you invincibility, it gives you a boost, and it feels really good as well. It tastes good. And, like, yeah, I enjoy it a lot. Sometimes you can get players that are just team losses, and I've been a team loss a couple of times, and I always feel really bad about being a team loss. But then you get times where it's like... Go on.
Oh, go for it. Go.
Oh, I was just going to say, like...
Go ahead and finish your thought, and I'll
their bump boosts.
Dylan, Dave, and I had so many unfortunate matches.
I found those.
Where we would be we think we'd be doing pretty well. It's like, oh yeah, no, we're doing this, we're doing a good job of it, and then we just, for whatever reason, it'll just show us like we'll end up in last place, whether it's people just like bagging to try to get the better items or whatever, or
losing. Like, I'm
we'll
not
find
doing
out we're
well in the
we're
game.
not doing enough tricks. It's like, wait, what the fuck? we kicked ass that whole time, and we're getting screwed out of this.
Well, I
No,
found
I
as
did
well,
mess
like...
up a lot too.
I'm not going to admit that. You did not screw up.
Okay.
I mentioned with, like, the closed, or not the closed, the open network test, how, like, the gadgets are just as much part of the gameplay loop if you're doing the world play as just racing itself. I think even more so with, like, the Miku Festival, because, like, you'll be given, like, a different objective every half hour, and they're always very clear when the objective's about to change, which I love. Like, they always let you know what's coming next, so you can kind of know what gadgets to equip. Sometimes it will give you a rental plate, which can be incredibly OP for, like, tricks and stuff, which is fantastic. But
I
like,
think
also...
tricks is the only one they get. I think they only give it to you for tricks. For the ones where you have to, like...
Well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. However, I've got, like, a plate that is devoted to just ring gaining. Like, I put, like ring steal, get rings from the dash pads, ring
get it
boost
from doing
as well.
trick, get it. There's also one where you can get it for hitting enemies with an item. Like, there's just plenty to work with on that one.
There are so many ways you can gain capitalism in this game, and I love it for that. Like, as Sonic always taught me, smart people break stupid laws.
As Sonic always taught me of trickle-down economics. Wait, no, he didn't teach that. Oh,
And then Shadow taught me thugonomics, so like that's why I'm really good at this game. Like I'm so good at it. I'm not even legend yet.
taught you basic thugonomics.
Hey,
Shadow
taught
is
me
John Cena
advanced
confirmed.
thugonomics. Oh god. Yeah, no, it's a fun game, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
I'm having a great time. Aside from the fact that model importing is fucking horrendously annoying.
Well, yeah, you're kind of going
Once you
crazy
know
on
how.
I will know how eventually, and I'll be like the people's champion. Like I'm gonna be doing so much shit, but like right now it's annoying.
Once
There's
you
a lot
crack
of
the code,
there's-
you'll get there. Sorry, Frank, you speak.
Yeah, it's like Mario. Like
There's a
once
lot
you
of
become Mario,
unintentional wrestling references I'm hearing today, like Pup with the thugonomics, Dylan with the people's champ. Like,
that wasn't
what
a
kind of-
reference to anything. I just said.
okay, sorry, I'm too pro wrestling brained right
No,
now.
you could use it as a reference. That's fine.
Yeah, sure.
It's
I
so
understood that
funny having
reference.
someone on our little Sonic show that loves pro wrestling.
It's funny because I'm a terrible fan. I haven't seen it in weeks.
Terrible
'Cause
fan.
Well, it's because like the product isn't that good anymore. It was good for like a good 2 years,
Also,
and then it
is
got
Sonic.
and then it got really boring.
I reckon if we had like
I'm
a
sorry,
Sunset
Sonic's
City
good.
wrestling match, Frank could snap my fucking neck and just end it there. He would just.
Wow,
do
you
the
would
little
be a
twist.
wrestling match for that.
Podbean.
I'm pretty sure it's against the rules anyway, but like, you know.
I don't think
Well,
it would
yeah.
let that happen. Yeah, I think Frank would be disqualified at least.
I mean, I wouldn't snap his neck. It would just be
Worth
more
it,
like,
just to
oh,
get
I
rid of
hit,
that
I hit him with
fucking
the
guy.
backbreaker, and I actually broke his back.
Damn, like Bane.
He gets the chair and he's like, ah!
The
You just
chair,
know.
Use the chair.
You know I would be in the ring like, that's a cute outfit. Did your husband give it to you?
Oh, I think you would be
Actually, yes, he did.
like in iCarly when they throw Neville into he was like the little shitty guy, the little shitty nerd guy. They throw him into the MMA boxing arena and then they just beat the shit out of him. I feel like that's what it would be like if you were in an MMA fight. Like they would just surround you and just collapse your organs.
Well, I mean, it would be.
They'd
It
have
would be.
good motivation as well. It's me we're talking about. Like, they'd be
It would be
fighting
one of-
better.
They're like, "Is this the guy from Sunset City?
Get him.
Get this guy!"
AEW. Oh man. I don't really watch AEW. There was
beer.
no. But there was a period of time where their wrestling was just a lot of the same stuff, a lot of fast stuff that was going on. So I kind of got numb. I was numb to it like after the third match, but I heard it got better.
My head's gone, but like I'm back. Were we talking
I
about
don't know what you mean
wrestling?
by that.
Wrestling?
I was just somebody mentioned like one of the companies, so I had to bring that up real quick.
Cool, badass. All right. Well, because Miku's in the thumbnail, we probably got to mention Miku a few more times. So, you could get
I'm thinking
like
Miku,
Miku's in.
Wee ooh.
ooh, ooh,
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
So no, but the Miku rewards are like pretty good. Like,
Yeah.
you can get lots
I
of
will
like
say,
Miku decals.
I wish whoever's going for like top 10 or top 100, I wish you the best of luck on that because that seems like it'd be insane to go for. So they give you they give you like a banner that if you make top 100, top 1,000, top 100, and top 10, I believe.
With
I
a Miku
don't know how they
truck,
calculate
you might
that.
become a stroke of luck. Wait a minute.
With a stroke of luck, you might become a stroke of luck.
No, I said with a Miku truck, you might become a stroke
Oh.
of luck.
I just was, I guess, did not hear that at all.
With the stroke of luck, you could become Darkwing Duck.
With a stroke of luck,
That-
you could stop giving a fuck.
I'm already there, pal.
Yeah, I got nothing else except for I don't know the driving in my car
I mean,
meme that
about
we have
Miku,
repeated
I guess
like a dozen
Driving
times.
in my car.
the only thing I know, like
after a
the only stuff
beer.
about Miku is I kind of expected, I guess, to have Miku in this game because of all the stuff that they do with Sega. You know, they have the
Yeah.
license for the games. They make Project Diva. They have a bunch of Sonic crossovers in the past with Miku. It was not surprising that she's in there, and it's cool. Like I feel like that's another one of those things where the cross promotion is definitely worth it because
Yeah,
So I got a
That's
little story
awesome.
about
Like she's a
Miku.
very big character, so
A little story about Hatsune Miku. So it was 2014, and I was in college.
Okay.
And me and my college friends, we'd all go to like the town at lunchtimes and stuff, and during the breaks. And we went into our local game shop, which is called Game. Remember, our outlets have the most interesting names in the UK. So we went to Game, and they had one of those like play it in store things with Hatsune Miku Project Diva. And I was just like, so what is this? And then like me and my buddy Greg just start playing it together. And afterwards, we just became obsessed with Hatsune Miku, but like in an ironic sense, because we'd never played properly a Miku game outside of that, and didn't have much intention of ever doing it. But we were just like, oh my god, Hatsune Miku is my goddess. Hatsune Miku is amazing. We kept editing Hatsune Miku into pictures of our college group as well, which kind of became accepted as like the norm. There's a picture of us at the overpass where both Greg and I have our hands around nothing. And then we just put Hatsune Miku in the middle on Photoshop. We're just hugging her. And what's funny is growing up and seeing that is just how everyone is about Hatsune Miku.
I mean, it's like she's basically, I don't know, like the way I look at it is like she's just like a pop star, except not like real. I guess
A
like
virtual,
not like,
a
like a
virtual
living
pop
person,
star that is just
you know.
universally loved.
We're really gonna send some
Almost.
mixed messages to the like the AI domination. Like when the real Hatsune Miku
Hey, what?
arrives, shit. When the real Hatsune Miku arrives, she's gonna be so confused. Like, why is everybody calling me a clanker? Like, what's going on?
Oh, ooh. As a Mega Man fan, that's a no-go for us. Don't do that.
If Mega Man existed, you'd be complaining about how he stole your job.
What,
No, I would
saving the
want to be
world
a.
from Dr.
I would.
Wily?
Yeah, I'm not gonna stop some evil, fucking scientist.
Bastard.
All
Yeah.
I'm saying is, right now, yeah, I'm against generative AI, but the second it gets feelings, it's going to become 10 times more complicated for me. Even if they're artificial feelings, I can't hurt them. I just can't. I don't feel good about it. I would
That's more telling
apologize.
of you. Okay, that's not the feelings I was thinking of. I was gonna say that's more telling of you than it is of AI. I think you can already get that for $40 a month with Grok.
No, because that's the freaking thing, though, is like when I was in university, maybe this was how they were like really gearing us up for this, but when I was in university, one of the modules was like automatons in fiction and stuff, and I was like, okay, fuck it, I'll learn about that. Robots are cool. And like we had to read like Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep and stuff, and I was reading, it's like, oh man, when the AI revolution comes, I definitely want to be one of the nice ones to the robots and stuff. And now,
Yeah.
lo and fucking behold, it's here, and it's pissing me off. But it's like the second they get feelings, it's changing the game, man. I can't be mean. I can't be mean.
Feelings and things like that are inherently, human and like a living creature thing. So that makes sense to me that you would suddenly feel differently about it if they did start experiencing emotions. Because at that point, you would have to say that it's like if you had your computer in a room in the basement, right, and it doesn't say anything, and then suddenly your computer comes to life and goes, "It's cold down here."
Okay,
Like,
let me
don't
get
you
your
feel kind of
blanket.
bad? You're like, okay, yeah, you know what? Let me do something about that. buddy."
It's why people
know?
feel bad when they kick a Chow in the Chow Garden.
It is like,
Sure,
put it this
yeah,
way,
'cause you
like,
can- yeah, sure.
if so here's the thing, generative AI, very bad. AI artwork, they shouldn't be making art. But if Gary from the Superman movie came walking up to me like, I drew this picture for you, what do you think? I'd be like, oh shit, man, like, yeah, it's nice.
It's literally like what do you call it, Sonny from iRobot.
I'll put it on the fridge, man, but like, I don't want you doing this for a job, okay? But then he's like,
Where
but I
he's saying,
dream of
like-
being an artist. I'm like, oh god, you dream? Oh, this is getting
No,
out
you
of
dream of
control,
electric sheep. I read the book.
No, the question is, do they dream of electric sheep? It never says so.
Well, apparently the answer would be no if that's what you
I
hear.
decided on it.
Or maybe
I've
it did
decided
say
that
so.
they
I
do.
only skim read. I never did any of the reading for you,
Of
but I
course.
still passed. So hooray! All right. Well, yeah. Anyone got anything more to say about how Miku is one of the good ones when it comes to clankers?
Don't say it like that. Please, for the love of God, do not say it like that.
It's bad rhetoric.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I thought in this context it'll be okay.
Let's not risk that one.
All right. In that case, yeah, robot friends, please don't paint. I'll be your friend. Just don't paint things, okay? No music, no painting. Art, let that be ours. You can have a new thing, like make a new thing, like talk to each other in binary code and talk smack about us. I don't care
They
about
had
that.
didn't they have like 2 AI models try to do that, and they had to pull the plug on it really fast because they came up with their own language.
If they
That's
want their
kinda
own
cool.
language, I'm okay with them having it. Just don't.
Well,
do
I
art.
feel like I feel like the problem would be is if that gets out of control and they were capable of more than just developing their own language. And remember, it's artificial intelligence. You don't know how far it could go.
Well, maybe they
People are
can
really
develop a
trying to figure out
conscience
the
and not
boundaries
do
of it so they can push it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Boundaries, people. Like people who support AI are the same kind of people that are going to be like, "Hey, dude, can I be in your YouTube video? Hey, dude, can you help me with this?" It's like, I don't fucking know you. Leave me alone.
I've seen so many people put up like that Sora 2 stuff. There's also like a YouTuber who put that up, and everyone's just like, that is just sad. Like seeing a YouTuber just like shill out this AI slop.
I'm seeing also, like, because I'm on the job search, and like every other company, I was like, "Hi, we're this AI-powered thing," or "Hey, we're a company that does insurance policies and shit. We use AI to do this." It's like, God, even if AI wasn't a threat, God, you are really insisting upon this, guys. You are this is like Hollywood and the multiverse. Like, just stop forcing it on me. I don't want it right now, okay?
They threw
Like,
they threw too much money at it.
when I could trust it, fine, but I can't right now.
They threw way too much money at it, so they got to justify it by shoehorning it in everything.
All right, well, Mr. AI developer, how about we get AI developers, huh? How about that? Have the AI
You give them
develop
enough
AI.
time. You give them enough time, they'll do it. And that's the part that sucks. It also won't be their code, and they wouldn't be able to trademark it or copyright it or whatever because technically, isn't it all under the fair use? Is it fair use or public domain that it has to be under for anything that's AI generated?
Hard to say. There's not really enough legislation when it comes to AI.
I believe you cannot copyright it.
All right, well that's good. If movies, like Netflix, are like, "Oh, we're going to start using AI in movies now just to cut some costs." Like, all right, fine. Let me put your whole movie on YouTube then.
So I'm gonna.
No, we own that. No, that's ours. You can't do that.
You can't
Nuh-uh.
claim a copyright. Let me put your movie on YouTube right now. I'll put the whole movie on.
No. What? No.
So we can all bring back AI
We
James
own
Earl
that.
Jones
We own that. Oh.
and AI Stan. Oh, that one pissed me off more than anything. AI Stan Lee.
Oh god,
That is,
yeah. Even
that is such a ghastly fucking thing to exist.
yeah, it is. It's ghoulish. But I mean, even then, like, there were those like early rumors that like, oh, they might do like a CGI Stanley after he died, and they were very quick to say, no, that's not going to happen. We're not going to do that. It'd be disrespectful. And now here's AI Stanley at Comic-Con greeting guests. It's like, what the fuck? Now Stanley is meeting people he never agreed to meet in life, in death.
Well, when they realized they can make money off of it, they and it's not as time consuming, they changed their tune real fast.
Yep. However, like,
time is money.
Sideshow actually makes a bit of a point here, saying AI will die like what happened to NFTs. I think it's gonna be harder to kill AI, but
it's already harder to kill just because so many places
is.
are implementing it. We're not seeing like, oh, I invested this much into AI and now it's failing. Like, we haven't heard that much of it yet.
But I know that I was chatting with Tom Topics about this, and I don't want to quote him verbatim because I don't actually know what he said verbatim. It's been a long time. But
Tom
he
is such
said
a huge
something...
AI bro.
Yeah, he fucking loves AI. No, he said something to the effect of the AI thing in creative industries will likely die anyway because you need artists to operate it. Otherwise, you end up with shit like, "Hello, I am Princess Jane, and welcome to the AI cinematic universe. The goblins have been invading my castle. It's shit. It's garbage." Like, part of what made that Mario and Luigi AI, like, hospital short story thing so funny was how misguided the AI was with it. Like, so, like, you need people, you need artists to make things with AI anyway. There is no art without an artist. And the thing is, with lots of artists just objecting to this thing even existing in the first place, they're not going to get those people in. They're going to get talentless hacks who don't know how to utilize it in any meaningful way. In order to describe the shot you want, you still need to have an eye for a good shot. You still need to have a good understanding of cinematography in order to tell an AI how to get a well-composed shot. And people aren't going to be willing to do that. So they're going to be at a stalemate with the artists over the art industry. And that, you know, I think that could be the turning point.
I mean, it hasn't really stopped people from going like, oh, put this copyrighted work in a prompt, and it's like, oh, just do it like that.
Sure, but again, you can't just copy things. You need to have an understanding of why that thing is the way it is.
There's also a really big point to make about all the copyright and other companies probably not being happy about things like Sora 2 or whatever it is. There's a new thing in the terms or something for companies and people who own material where they would have to, what was it? They have to opt out of having their stuff being able to be generated in Sora 2. Otherwise, it'll just happen. And they go, oh, well. Dummy. So it's very interesting because I don't think companies are going to be like, oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'll just politely, tell you to not do that. I think companies are going to be very mad about things like that because it's going to get in the way of their shit.
Nintendo is lobbying just so that way they just to push back against generative AI in game development. They could also push back against Sora 2 as well. And honestly, I'm on their side.
You know what Nintendo and Disney are going to do. They're going to do what they can to cripple the current AI industry, then make their own AIs.
Yes. Yeah. They'll keep using their
I don't know about Nintendo. I feel like Disney would do it, but I don't know about Nintendo. I think that one's kind of...
I don't think Nintendo will.
Stuck in tradition.
Not for a long time, at least.
There does, I guess, they are stuck in tradition. Like, that's the thing, forward thinking isn't always a good thing.
I don't even think it's a tradition thing for that specifically. I just think that when they go to make products, they go, hey, what's going to be good? What's going to be fun? And, they don't want to be... I'm not sticking up for them or anything, but I don't think they want to be the people that are like, oh, let's get a robot to do it.
Yeah, they stick with creativity. They don't go for let's put this in a prompt and see how that works out. It's like, no, which is I
think they make a lot of very careful decisions, and I don't think they would. At least right now, like I was saying, obviously in the future things are going to be different. 50, 100 years from now, who cares? Probably everyone's going to have an AI sitting on their shoulder.
If things do change, then disregard everything I say.
I do want to quickly just touch on a piece of, I guess, fresh news. In that, the Sonic social media thing came under fire recently because they uploaded a picture of one of the Sonic comic covers, the Sonic manga cover for the Sonic Crossworlds manga, and it appeared that they had had AI do the shading and stuff on that initial upload, and I saw that.
Ooh.
The original penciler of that artwork was incredibly angry about this on social media. It's like, you don't want to alienate your artists. What actually happened was that they, at that moment, had only a fairly low-res version of that pitch and tried to upscale it. And I know that Photoshop now, I believe, defaults to AI upscaling when you do the transform thing and stuff like that. So it was an AI upscale thing rather than actual AI art. They've uploaded the real thing, and it looks better for definite. While I am against the idea of actual corporations that have access to the original files favoring AI versions and stuff, this was an accident in this instance. And the other thing is, I do think there is a difference between AI upscaling versus generative AI. Yeah.
If people really had an issue with AI upscaling, they probably wouldn't have liked Sonic Colors Ultimate because
they
those
didn't,
cutscenes.
They didn't.
Or any of the Mario Galaxy remasters. Or the Sunshine remaster, or the 64 remaster.
The PS5 Pro, which uses AI to upscale games to beyond 4K and stuff like that.
Or Nvidia, or PC games for Nvidia DLSS, or I think AMD has FRX or something like that, or FXR.
What we do know is that Dodon Pa, the evil bastard he is indeed using generative AI to replace Sonic and friends. Because he's got the AI rival races that he's made.
And you can unlock them by being friends with different Sonic characters by giving them tickets in Sonic Racing Crossworlds.
let me get this straight. Uncle Donnie, he reopened White Space to take Shadow there to see his shitty dad again. Also took Shadow back to Radical Highway. Kept saying in Team Sonic Racing, "Oh, some of you might survive." And he's got a mine, and he's making AI generative versions of Sonic and his friends. He's a fucking villain. But I did have an idea, because I have a theory that the Crossworlds are the simulations and everything else is real. In which case, White Space would be real. Which means that Dodonpa has reopened White Space. Now Black Doom and Mephiles can fucking get out of there. Like, imagine what problems Dodonpa might have fucking caused. Maybe they'll actually follow up on that. I think it would be amazing if they maybe someday did like a... For an anniversary, do a Sonic Generations 3 that focuses on returning villains. Have, like, Black Doom escape, set up the End as the new Black Comet, have fucking Mephiles in there. They've escaped, and it's all Dodonpa's fault.
It's really funny. And,
Oh, yeah, there you go.
But I would also even be funny if, even if the courses aren't real, per se, if he recreated all of them exactly as they were, then, like, Mephiles and Black Doom would just be there, wouldn't they?
That's the thing. If he's reopened it, there's no reason why Mephiles can't just escape.
You said it's not real. Didn't you just say everything except the characters were fake?
No, I said
just
the... No, I said the main worlds would be real, but the cross-worlds are simulations. Because I've noticed that Tails refers to... like, that's a bit of flavor text in the storytelling, is Tails refers to cyberspace as, "Oh, why did Dodonpa simulate this?" Whereas the flavor text for White Space is Sonic saying, "Come on, I fixed this," and Shadow saying, "Didn't expect to be here again." So, the idea that Dodonpa's just reopened White Space. I mean, as Penguin also mentioned, he's been able to send invitations to Silver and Blaze to join the World Grand Prix. So, like... And he does dealings with Dr. Eggman and the Deadly Six. Dodonpa's a fucking villain, dude. Like, he's not a good guy.
I think he's just misguided, you know? You AI phobic people, I don't understand.
Leave Hatsune Miku alone. You're lucky she still performs for you bastards. Leave Miku alone!
That's a throwback. Jesus, man. I feel old hearing that.
That video, I remember seeing that video and being like, who's she talking about?
Charlie bit my finger.
So
Ouch,
stupid.
Charlie.
Oh, sorry, you can't say that one. That's an NFT now.
Oh, what?
Yeah, they turned it into an NFT.
They turned it into an NFT, and I don't own it. No, I wouldn't want it.
And it's not on the original channel. It's not there anymore because they had it turned into an NFT and then they deleted the video.
You know, one of my favorite stories about our old Sunset City, one of the best things we did in the old days, was we did a special on kind of like KFC, NFTs, and Sonic, basically. The relationship between the three. And I took one of those bored apes, which is definitely someone's bored ape, and turned it into a Sonic bored ape. And we did like an auction for the super chat. So I was like, so the highest super chat gets ownership of this special NFT. We then made it a patron perk as well. And then when we went to Sega Fan Jam, we were selling stickers of it. And it's like, that's someone's NFT, and we've just fucking made bank out of it. I've got one on my door.
It sounds like you scammed your audience.
No, they knew what they were getting into because I said it's an environmentally friendly NFT and that it's not on the blockchain.
That's true.
Yeah. However, if you get the sticker, it's a fungible token, so hey.
Ah, okay. Yeah. It's even cooler than an NFT.
Yeah, well, that's
like,
the thing
literally...
is I have one of those stickers on my door, so if I ever have chicks over, I'm going to have to be like, about that. That's not actually an NFT.
Aren't Miku and the other Vocaloids considered AI? Not necessarily.
No, they've been around for a really long time. Their voice synthesis, not
yeah,
AI
that's
voice.
all done. It's all done through a program.
It's
Somebody
like
who recorded voice samples, and they just use that to make music with it.
Yeah, they've done the same with some of the gibberish lyrics in the stage themes as well. All right, shall we move on to super chats?
Sure.
Seems like a good time to do that. Trey, you still with us?
I think he's deafened.
Oh, Trey, oh brother. All right,
Ray, you're not
fine.
immersed.
You're not immersed, Trey. You need to be immersed. Let's get that fan.
Oh wait, before we do get into it, while you're getting the questions and everything, anybody pick up Pac-Man World 2?
Yeah, it rocks. It's really good.
Oh, are the Sonic levels out for it yet, or is that like coming soon?
No. It's December.
Okay.
At least
Is
that's what I think
Pac-Man
it
World
says.
2 different to Pac-Man World 1? Because I saw a live stream of
Yeah, it's a
Nick
sequel.
playing. That's not what I mean, bitch. Like, I saw a live stream of Nick playing it one time, the first one, and I thought it looked kind of dull. But like, I don't know if the second one is.
2 is an entirely different thing. Originally,
there
2
you
was
go.
better than 1, and now 2 it's like even better because they made it better. It's
Wowie zowie.
probably one of the best remakes of the last several years. I would say it's got so much extra new content. Like I'm surprised at how much there is.
I thought it was November. Okay, let's double check.
Maybe
this
it
then.
might be November. Sorry. I thought I was on the Steam page. I thought it said December before.
Let's see, Sonic DLC.
All right. Well, I've got these jotted down, so I'm ready when you guys are.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, I cannot find the release date for this thing.
Wait, hang on.
I was hoping to find that like as fast as I can, so that way I can just so we can just go on to super chats. But I don't see it anywhere.
I love the occasional intervention from Daisy.
I actually don't like it very much, but I'm glad you do.
She's welcome, as far as I'm concerned. If it
She
was a
is-
human, it would be like, no, go away. But like,
She is not unwelcome. She is just
Oh, wow.
an annoyance most of the time.
So it's
she's a baby.
20 figures, 3 levels based on Sonic themed Sonic areas, and you get a Sonic themed costume. I thought the costume was funny. I liked it.
I think Sonic's in it too. I think he shows up and
Yeah.
Well, I think
does.
he probably does show up in like a cutscene or something, but you can play as Pac-Man in the Sonic costume, and I like that.
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
And
no,
then
you don't play
Pac-Man
Sonic,
gets
yeah.
like a port of Sonic Generations, basically.
That's
like
a
the
good
first
question,
2
Mr.
acts.
Terry Chaos. Has anyone played Shadow Labyrinth?
Is that a
Daisy,
sequel
have
to
you played
Sonic
Shadow Labyrinth?
Is that the Sonic X Shadow Labyrinth I've heard about?
No. This is it's like a Metroidvania that you play as a character who's like escorting Pac-Man or Puck.
Damn, I knew that Shadow Generations was different to Sonic Generations, but Shadow Labyrinth sounds way different. Escorts, count me in.
Going to super chats.
Just
I'm
the
gonna pick up
defeat in your
Pac-Man
voice
World
right
2.
there.
I'm gonna pick up Pac-Man World 2 at some point. I might just get it on PC. I think the Switch 2 version, I think that's a game key card, which ew.
Ugh, brother, ugh.
Yeah, no, that's disgusting. Unless I could just get the Switch version and then just get an upgrade.
Well, you know how it is.
I don't know if they have an upgrade for it.
No, I don't think there's an upgrade path for it.
Okay, so we're good to start these.
I'd say so, yeah.
All right.
So, okay, let's get into it. Dylan Borger.
Okay. So, Mr. Krabs 459 says US $199. It's Sonic Crossworld time Friday, Wario.
Hell yeah.
You know what?
Thank
Do
you,
the
thank you.
voice?
No, it's okay.
I'm just quickly putting a pinned comment in just real quick.
Is this because we have the super chats in the patron mailbag?
No, it's because I just wanted to put the CB fundraiser up as well.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah,
You should have mentioned that at the top of the show.
I know I should. Yeah, I'm not doing as good as I could. But like,
it's fine. It's fine.
It's nearly halfway there now to its goal. Like it's currently at $977 raised, and that's already done so much good for CB and her family. But
Good,
like
good.
Yeah, like CB is a viewer of the show, long time, and she's been very supportive over the years. And she's been hit with some really hard times, including scamming and housing schemes going awry and stuff like that. So I organized this little GoFundMe to help her back on her feet. And everyone that donates, I love you in a platonic sense to a degree, not like to be weird or anything. But, like, no, you have my sheer gratitude. Like, I'm already so proud of the progress we've made already. And, like, yeah, I just think it's amazing, you know, what our communities have done so far. If you can't donate, by all means, just share. And, like, you know, we don't take anything for granted, so you don't ever need to explain if you can't donate. It's fine. Just if you got a little bit of petty cash, you know, that's a good cause to donate to.
Anything is very helpful. And
Yeah, a little bit goes a long way.
difference.
And if, like me, you kind of hate humanity, well, they've got cats that depend on this too. So, like, that will also...
Oh, shit.
Yeah, there you go.
That's-
Like, cats are involved. So, yeah. Okay, next super chat then. But thank you, everybody. And also, don't take the pinned comment seriously. You won't be famous forever if you donate. I'm just putting that there just because I know people like the idea of fame. So next up, Borger, is Mr. Terry Chaos with £2. Make Ugly Sonic a Dead by Daylight killer seg. That's actually genius. That's actually so smart.
That's really
If they
funny.
had a
that
sense of
would work.
humor. If they had a sense of humor.
I mean,
They do
Sega
sometimes.
doesn't own that, though. Sega doesn't own Ugly Sonic.
That's true. Disney just came along and went, "This is mine now."
I mean, technically.
Well, I mean, they own the original design. The
Yeah, they
Ugly
can-
Sonic is
they-
a Disney
they-
character.
I mean, they could do they can do something that's a little derivative of that version of Ugly Sonic and just say that's a parody. There you
That's
go.
Does it maybe like speak wonders about how much they missed the mark with that Sonic design? That all Disney had to do was put a little jacket on him and make him a brand new character divorced from Sonic.
Yeah.
Okay, so Borger, Franken.
Japan Freak 25.95 with the $1.99 US. Happy to see Sonic and Digimon making a comeback. I was watching a stream of that Digimon game. It looks really cool. Like I might look into it.
I don't know anything about
And-
Digimon, but it's so cute. Like, they're little
Yeah,
creatures
it's
are cute.
a cool
Excuse me.
concept.
Frank, if you wanted to play, or Pup as well, if you wanted to play a game that's sort of like the one that just came out, there's a game you can try called Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. It should be pretty cheap on Steam.
I keep
and
seeing
consoles.
that on. Yeah, I keep seeing that on sale, and it's like, all right, one of these days I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah, it goes on really
Also-
good sale usually.
If you do like the idea of a tabletop interface to play Digimon games with friends online, I've got a buddy called Twilord who is working on some tech for that, and he's got a little
Oh, nice.
demonstration up and everything on his channel. It's very impressive stuff, so be sure to check it out. Trey? Trey?
Trey.
There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Okay, so anyway, Dylan, do you want to get the next one in lieu of Trey?
In lieu.
In Lear.
Yeah.
KB 1999 the 2 gets me. US $9.99. I don't see myself getting into Fortnite, but I do really like Meow Skull's design. Fair enough. They got some good original skins in there.
Yeah.
Fortnite.
It's
is
I didn't
fun,
think
but I
fair
understand
enough,
if it's
KB.
not the
Also,
same.
I'll tell you this, not to derail too much, but I didn't think I was gonna get into it either. I used to play it like once or twice a year with like just very occasionally because like why the hell not kind of thing. And then one day I actually just tried to complete some missions because I was like, I mean they got a checklist for me, so try and do that. And that's the part I really like. I kind of like doing all the missions and seeing my levels go up, and I sort of like playing the main game, but I'm not very good at it. So
I've
I
got a
sort of like
Fortnite.
find the fun parts myself.
I've got a Fortnite origin story in that I was in a group chat with my buddies Dom and Michael. Shout out you guys. And like we're all Spider-Man fans. We all love ourselves some Spider-Man. And every time Spider-Man was like involved in like another thing, we would basically just alert the chat and basically Naruto run our way to whatever new thing
That is
Spider-Man
why I
was
started
in.
playing because of Spider-Man.
And yeah, and it was like, oh, Spider-Man's in Fortnite. I was like, oh god, we got to play Fortnite, haven't we? And we're like, oh, I guess so. All right then. And then I started playing. I was like, oh, this is actually fun. This is actually really enjoyable. And then it was like, the web swinging is so good. And then, like, more skins came to it. And then I had not 1 skin, but 2 skin. And then not 2 skin, but 4 skin. Mike.
Yeah, I was waiting for that comment.
There you go.
I really actually didn't see that coming. I didn't see it come until the very last second.
You didn't see the foreskin coming.
Nope. I didn't.
You make it so easy, dude. You make it so easy.
I really don't. There's just common words in our language that are equated to some silly scenarios. You know,
this is Channel Pup. You know, we kind of have to expect it.
Oh, just because I'm not dead inside, I get it. Ah, I gotta tell you a story, actually. So this, alright, so there was myself, Penguin, and Dave, and we were playing Crossworlds, and we made a little discovery. So, you know they've got those little emotes in the lobby, and they can say, like, come on, and stuff like that.
Oh, I know where this is going.
We found a reason to play as Zavok, because all he does is yell, come! And so we made ourselves a squad of Zavoks, and just went into the lobbies just going, come! Repeatedly.
You still with us, Podbean?
Oh, it's an ordinary word. Come on, Dylan said so. Come on, Frank. Don't be so immature. Come on, man. Get your mind out the gutter.
I thought that's... No, I would rather leave it in there.
Okay, so anyway, Borger, Mr. Terry Chaos, number 3. Back at it again with the £2. Thank you. Big. What do you think of my wife, Goof?
That's not what he sounds like. He goes, "What do you think of my wife, Goof?"
That just sounds like Homer.
I think so. I thought that was Big. Homer sounds like this.
They should cast Dan Castellaneta as Big the Cat in the Sonic movie.
That's a good idea. Yeah, I think that's a good choice.
Like, you know, you want your celebrity actor. Like, it doesn't get much more recognizable than Homer Simpson, right?
Yeah.
Mirge. Okay, thank you, Mr. Terry. What do you think of my wife, Goof? Okay, Borger. Frank, you're up.
Let's see, Mr. Krabs. Is that Mr. Krabs, Mr. Krabs?
I can't imagine there's another Mr. Krabs sending us things about Wario.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a generous Mr. Krabs outside of this Mr. Krabs. But I noticed it's showing the ats now, and the awkward thing is, Mr. Terry Chaos is in our server, and because I'm using this on streamer mode, I've got OBS open, it says M ... so I just had to put Mr. Terry Chaos in brackets.
Yeah.
But yeah, YouTube is being a little awkward now with usernames. But yeah, go ahead.
Gromit, have you seen Carrot, Carl, and I don't know who that last one is.
He's told us a few times, but like, I still don't know who it is.
Oh yeah, I have no idea. Fine.
Meanwhile, at Sonic SCW. Oh God. SCW? Oh, Sonic Crossworlds.
Sonic Crossworlds.
I'm like, where's the R? You know, Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I don't know what's wrong with me today.
I'm not used to like just them going.
Oh, redacted, we won. Carl cry about it, says. Kitsu. Oh, that was fun, y'all. What the fuck?
Thank you, Mr. Krabs. 459.
Thank you, Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, thanks.
Borger. Mr. Terry Chaos sends £2. Mr. Froggy. Yes, hello, I ate a cat.
Ew. Oh no.
Hello, but I'm not actually sorry.
I'm riveted for your pleasure.
Okay.
Oh, I see what went wrong here. It's Mr. Frog from fucking Smiling Frog. Yes, hello, I ate a cat. There we go, that's more like it.
Yes, but I'm not actually sorry. Oh,
Hello,
okay, well that makes things harder.
Sorry. It just sounds
I'm
like
not
Tom
sorry.
Topics. Like, I don't know why, it sounds like Tom.
Tom just needs to speak a little faster, and that's him.
He needs to say hello every so often. Hello, I'm Tom.
But better than working with those filthy... No, I'm just kidding. That's really bad.
I try to be friendly, but I can't seem to impress anyone.
That
okay.
Targets
Mr.
of
Frog
ridicule.
line?
No, it's a
So-
Tom Topics line. So
Oh.
Borger.
What?
Frank, no. Shit, I accidentally read
Dylan.
for you, Dylan. Dylan, then, in that
Dylan.
case.
All right, $199 KB. Did you know that Supersonic has a rival animation?
He does. It's in the
Uh,
files, and it's sick.
Didn't know that.
You know that part from the Final Horizon final boss where Sonic just looks up at the end and points his fucking finger at him? It's that.
Nice.
That's so sick. I love that.
I don't think
bit.
I've
That's
ever
my
seen-
favorite part.
I don't think I've seen that.
I think
Well,
you have to
he
mod it back
basically-
in. It's unused. I think.
Basically, yeah. In Final Horizon, have you played Final Horizon then at all, Frank? Like, finished it?
I never made it to the. I got bored of it.
Well, there's this amazing part in the final boss where, like, the end sends, like, the biggest fucking projectile at Sonic that drains rings out of him and knocks him out of his super form. And then Sonic returns to the super form, provided you've got over 100 rings. And then at that point, your ring count is just hard locked to 100, even if you had enough rings before. Just that projectile does that. And then Sonic, once he's recovered, he, like, kicks, like, the end away, and then he, like, looks up at the fucking moon, and then just points at it, like, come on, then. Like, it's fucking awesome. But,
Yeah, it's pretty great.
it's not brilliantly communicated to the player that they need to have over 100 rings before that point, because otherwise it's just an instant death. So that's unfortunate. But Final Horizon gonna Final Horizon, you know? Anyway, Frank, you're up, Borger.
Let's see, Mr. Krabs with the $1.99 US. I hope the next online event is a new skin. That would be cool. I think they should start doing like different themed skins for like all the characters. Like I think that'd be fun.
Hey, Dave,
Yeah.
how's that Tangle and Whisper event coming along?
Oh, come on. That was not
They could do
necessary.
it. It
That was
could
just-
happen. It could happen. They could do it.
Well, I know, but right now it's a cruel jest. Why would you do that?
Because he's so
It's our
sad
friend.
about it, and I couldn't resist.
To make him more sad?
Yeah, this is why we're never getting another Klonoa game for
This
good
is why
reason.
We're never getting another Dave game.
What's the point of being alive if it's not to make others die?
I mean,
All right.
okay then.
That's a
All
quote
right.
from like that's from the Evil Dan meme. But okay, next
That's a
up,
It's a good quote from Dad.
yeah, it is. Nobody needs soup more than me, Borger. That's you, Dylan. You're up.
Nobody needs soup more than me.
I'll take
Alright.
some of that soup.
Let's see. All right, here we are. Mr. Krabs, $4.59 for $1.99. Creepy Nuts being in Sonic Crossworlds opened the gateway for more J-pop/rap singer, and I keep repeating I want Ado to be in the next Sonic game for this reason.
So I've got
Yeah.
two little issues
sure.
though with the Creepy Nuts song. One, this is a subjective one. I just don't like the sound of the auto-tune.
I have no idea
Two.
what he's talking about. Yeah.
It's another copyrighted song in a Sonic game, and I just whenever I hear copyrighted music in video games, I'm just like, are you trying to fucking trap the streaming community here? Are you trying to trap us?
Well, you got to remember they don't make games for streamers. They make games for
I
people who
know,
play the
but-
game, and I
They
understand
make them
it.
for me only.
But
Yeah,
they're aware
it-
they've got a massive streaming community and stuff. It'd be nice if there was like a
It-
streamer mode that we were alerted.
If they, well, like if that streamer community is on YouTube, they get screwed over anyways because other people are putting copyright claims on their streams. Whenever you hear like Green
Granted,
Hill
that's
Zone
not-
or something,
Granted, Crossworlds so far has been quite safe, knock on wood,
Yeah.
otherwise. But, like, yeah, I've noticed that, like, Green Hill Zone regularly gets copyright claims these days. And if it's not some third-party bullshit, it's the fact that Dreams Come True did do, a official version of, like, Green Hill with lyrics and stuff. And because that was released as a single and not for the games, now the original Green Hill Zone is flagged up as a cover of that song. So it's kind of 5D
it's funny
chess.
because I never
dumb.
get that with Dreams Come True. Like they're never a problem with for me.
Oh yeah, they.
It's always
that.
it's always someone else doing like their song is going through like an agency or something, and it's that agency that's the problem.
I know that Nextone deals with a lot of
Oh.
Sega stuff.
You know what? Now that I'm on that that I'm thinking about it, there's a great video by the musician Family Jewels on YouTube. he goes over because he's had people like message him constantly, hey, there's this song from Devil May Cry 5 that we're getting copyright claimed on, and it's saying it's from you, and he goes over like why it's actually not him doing it, and it's all automated, and it's from other means, and it's like an issue with YouTube.
Yeah, I know that YouTube, like, it's the content ID thing as well. Like, you can't. That's why sometimes immediately after upload, you'll get like a copyright claim on things. It's because YouTube's automated system does it. I've also just always hated the principle of copyright claims in music, though, because it's like we're going to take all the ad revenue. The implication being that this video would not have made any money otherwise. It's all our song doing it. All of it is attributed to us.
Yeah.
Like, it's so disrespectful.
Quite the ego
Like,
we have there, don't we?
yeah, like, honest to God, if you are someone who copyright claims things, guess what? You're a fucking loser. Unless you're genuinely, like, violating copyright, in which case, like, I get it. But, like, if someone's
Or
just
if
put
it's
some
somebody-
music in their video or something. Like,
Or if it's somebody stealing my videos completely.
yeah. Or using my
Hey,
game
what's up?
footage in their videos, Frank. I'm
That used to be a
joking, I'm
problem a
actually
couple years ago.
Hey, what's up? I'm back.
Hey,
Sorry for-
welcome
welcome-
back, Trey.
Sorry for being away for a little bit. I was using the restroom and I fell in. So I'm out now.
That's
I'm
brilliant.
good.
Well, we've got
yeah.
3 super chats left to read, and since you
Oh,
missed those,
great!
I think
I'm so
you
sorry.
should read all of them. You should. Read
I'll read all of them.
absolutely
I
all
will.
of them. Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
read the rest of them for sure. All right.
Then Borger.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Before you do, Charles Champ, if you say YouTube was a mistake, you wouldn't be here right now.
Wait, you're saying
YouTube's
YouTube's
still a
dead
mistake.
if they wasn't for YouTube? That's such
Yeah.
a
If you,
No,
if you if you
You would not be
wait, wait.
you would not be consuming this podcast if YouTube was a mistake.
What do you mean?
Look,
we're
I
not
love
might be better
services.
for it. Like,
I
we
love
are
I
all
love
bad
tube
people.
mazes.
We all
Yeah,
have
actually, we
so
would all be
many
on Daily
fucking-
Motion. That's where we would be on.
Daily
we'd all be
Motion,
on-
I would
Yeah.
go Vimeo.
We're
Yeah,
gonna be on Daily
Vimeo.
Motion along with all the rest of the celebrity nude videos.
Yeah, we'll be on
And-
and
GodTube,
classic Doctor Who.
the Christian.
So,
But
Puff, how do you
anyways,
know- how do you have this knowledge of that?
Everyone was a teenager once, Frank. Everybody was a teenager once.
so
I know,
Mr.
but I wanna-
Krabs,
I want a way to judge you for this.
so Mr. Krabs, 459. Thank you, Mr. Krabs, with the $199. Frank, go watch the new Kinnikuman anime. Is that what it's called?
Kinnikuman?
Kinnikuman.
Kinnikuman.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I haven't. I should.
Well, there you go. I don't know
It's
what that
a-
is.
It's like a wrestling anime where it's like pro wrestlers from like outer space and stuff. So it's like an it's like an intergalactic
sounds kinda
wrestling
baller, I'm
federation,
not
and
gonna
it's
lie.
kind of cool. Yeah,
That does
but it's
sound
like
fun.
really, it's more like comedic than anything else.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
That's good.
All
I
right,
like laughing. Laughing can be fun. All
Yeah.
right.
All right, next one. KB with $999. Thank you, KB. I like how Crossworlds had the most explicit IDW references in the games yet, like with SBO and Zaz's lines. Also, the Zeddy were really well written here. Yeah, I can agree with that.
I'm starting to
I don't
see
know.
the vision. I like not much, but I am seeing a little bit of the vision with the Zeddy.
Yeah,
More so with Zaz
I also like-
than Zavok.
yeah. I also like
Actually, Trey, hear me out.
the-
Hear me out. You'll appreciate this, Trey. What about if they just made Zaz Rito Revolto from Power Rangers? Are you seeing the vision? It could work.
sure.
They could do that.
I'm seeing the vision. I also like the Colors DS references too. I think that's cool that they're kind of solidifying that as a canon thing. Yeah. All right. So on to the next one. Can you bring the burger? I can't read it unless there's a burger. Mr. Krabs.
The latest one with the board.
Yeah, Mr. Krabs, 459, $199. Thank you, Mr. Krabs. Gromit Wario here. Gromit Wario here. Wario. Sup, yeah. Grab onion and eat it.
That's garlic.
Or garlic. Grab garlic and eat it. My bad. Grab
Wario
garlic.
famously
My
loves
bad.
garlic. But I love the fact
Yeah.
it's an emoji.
Yeah, it's the emoji,
I-
so it looked like an onion for like a split second, and I was like, "Oh, onion,"
I
but no, it's
was
it's
questioning
garlic.
how Mr. Krabs could make that mistake after talking about Wario every Friday for the last
Or
how
less
long
like
have we been doing this?
3
10
years.
years.
We've been
100
doing this for
years.
110 years. All right, and the last one.
I need you to stop doing that now, please.
Okay,
Okay, we'll stop.
Jesus Christ.
what's up?
Ugh.
Okay, so the last one.
All right. No, he told us
Right?
to stop podcast over.
Oh, okay.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, we're just gonna completely cold shoulder poor Keyshawn Far here.
Go for it.
Yeah, I need the Borg or else I can't read.
Of
Keyshawn
course.
Keyshawn Far 6,400 with $5 US. Thank you. I'd love to see Weezer, Paramore, and My Chemical Romance to be featured in a Sonic game. I feel like if
That
they
would
really
fuck
want
so
to,
hard.
it would have already happened. I think
would
Paramore
fuck.
could write a killer main theme or a killer theme for like a character or something.
A Paramore theme would probably work, as long as it's not One OK Rock again.
I like
One
One OK Rock.
I
I
like
do
Yeah,
not.
I like And to be fair, too, One OK Rock, Vandalize wasn't made for a Sonic product. They just kind of took that song and placed it in there. So
Also,
I
the
feel like
song
if they
when,
had,
in Sonic 3 when they jump out of the helicopter, that song goes fucking hard, and that's a One OK Rock song.
Honestly, that could have. I thought it was something like Imagine Dragons or something like that.
No,
Imagine
it's
Dragons
Neon
Nuts.
by oh, for God's sake, Frank. Why can't you just grow up? God, Frank, so immature. Come
the
on,
world is
now.
miserable, and I'd rather have
Imagine
fun.
Dragon,
I know,
these
right?
nuts.
These
So
nuts
true.
across your
Like-
face.
Do you like dragons? Because I feel like dragging my balls across your face.
Anyway, the immaturity is because the
well-
world is miserable, and I'd rather have fun.
That is
I'd
true.
rather play
That's
the
fair.
Sonic Unleashed recompile.
That's true.
I'd rather
Okay.
not. No, I'm just kidding. I'd rather.
Burger.
Oh, there's one more? Where's it
Yeah,
at?
Yeah.
oh, fuck it.
Oh.
Fuck it. Read a disproportionate amount of these.
All right. So, Mr. Krabs with $4.99 US. Thank you, Mr. Krabs. 2 hours before the victory in Sonic Racing Crossworlds, Carrot. Oh, redacted. Monsters trucks. Girl. It's Jimmy's mom. Help. P2. Sings breath through it all. Thank you.
What do you get out of this?
I really think
Like what is this?
Mr. Krabs, you've been very generous. Thank you. Do
Oh,
you just
boy.
pick random words out of a hat and just place them into into a super chat? Because
I'm just like it devolves.
this is
every
like this
time.
is the skibbity toilet of donations. This is what
I
This is what
reckon.
this is.
I reckon he's got a little worm in his head that is taking information from the outside world and completely misinterpreting it and telling it back to him. Imagine having a condition like that. What a crazy freak
It's
you'd be.
it's the 6'7". You know,
6'7".
like it has no
6'7".
meaning.
9?
Like there's no meaning to it.
6'7". No,
Shut
okay. The best way that it was described to me is like the 24 and 25 that the.
I was
of
about
SpongeBob.
to say, like, yeah, I just thought of something.
That's
funnier
the
than
best
24.
explanation for 6'7". It's just like
25.
Or
yeah.
what was it, the 21 meme from like a couple years ago?
9 plus
Anyone?
10.
21.
Yeah, you're stupid.
At the end of
No,
the
no.
day,
To be
though,
fair-
like, given how much Mr. Krabs has like funded us effectively, like as long as like it's not
I'm
gross
just like,
or
what is
explicit or
this?
any shit. Let's by all
I feel
means
like we're
get your
activating
literature out there.
sleeper agents or something. Like
Yeah,
you're
as long
paying
as-
us to read out strings of words that get like
Oh, great, the
and,
Winter
like,
Soldier.
secret agents to wake up.
Oh god.
Oh,
Hey, look,
great.
as long as we're not getting in any trouble for this.
Just
that's
like
fine.
Vin Diesel and The Rock.
No.
Wait, you mean like didn't The Rock like piss off Vin Diesel at one point?
Oh yeah, they
Probably.
used to have a feud. That was the point. Like in Sonic 2, they were talking about like the owls and the echidnas and stuff, and then Sonic goes, "Whoa, just like Vin Diesel and The Rock." And I usually cite that as like a line that is just emblematic of everything wrong with the humor in these movies.
Yeah, that's the thing is that like you either get references to the games or you get references to pop culture, and it's like, can we just write a story?
Yeah, the
Sometimes,
Sonic
you know?
movie humor is like, "Hello, Sonic. Hello, Knuckles. What's all this then? Ah, it's just like that thing from that movie I watched. Oh yeah, I bet the audience watched that too. They'll
Yeah,
get
that no
Yeah,
kid
wait,
ever will
wait.
get. Yeah,
Just like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, eh, Knuckles? Yeah, you fucking know it, Wade. You fucking know it.
this
is-
feels almost
this
as
is
bad
my
as
least favorite thing.
This
What,
feels
British
almost
pup?
as bad as sitting in British. Isn't that just pup?
That's just you and
No,
That's just
No,
you.
there's pup. This is pup. Whereas hello, what's all this then is British pup.
I hear the same
Okay.
thing.
Oh no, I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah, these are the same picture. I'm
Are you
sorry.
saying we all look the same to you? That's fucked up.
We
No,
What in the
like
hell?
No, you just sound
What
the
in
same.
freak?
it's like here we
Tuesday,
have
innit?
a 24. We have a
Yeah, Pup,
24
you're just-
carat golden Labubu of Channel Pup.
Fuck.
The Channel
Right,
Pup
fuck
Labubu.
this.
Labubu.
Fuck this. I want to be Slope's game room instead. Tommy
Can
Tallarico
someone-
made
can
the
someone
Amico
please-
in television. Like he's fucking amazing, by the way. I love Slope's
Tommy
game room.
Amico and the Tallarico. Tommy
Tommy
Mom is
Tallarico and the
very proud.
television
I
Amico.
love Tommy Tallarico. Yes,
I
his
bet,
mom's very proud.
I bet his parents are very proud. And
Oh,
I'd like
specifically
to
his
thank
mom.
today's sponsor. I don't know.
Raycon,
Lord
the
be
everyday earbud.
This
Manscaped.
isn't mockery, by the way. Like I
I love that
fucking
video.
love Slope.
I've watched
yeah,
a
like
handful of his videos. You know.
dude, like there was a time when I was like getting a long ass flight, and
Mimicry
I
is
installed
the highest form of flattery.
That is true.
Yeah, well, there was a time. It was when I was flying back from Nix. I had a bunch of Slope's game room videos lined up on my downloads and stuff, and I was listening to them on the flight. And I ended up listening to the Tommy Tallarico one several fucking times, just because it was like, good God, this is like there's so much more I
video.
discover every rewatch. But it's phenomenal. Like Slope's game room is a
It's really funny,
fantastic
though.
YouTuber.
Because you did that, and then literally the next time we talked, you mentioned it, and I was like, oh shit, I was just watching that. Like I literally just watched the same thing, and we were like, oh. Yeah.
Today's kick scammer is a curious case.
All right.
Away with words.
No, that's how he's like, yeah, like, and then
Yeah.
Take You for a Ride starts playing. It's great.
He's got a really
Um,
good like. He's good with like telling a story. Like I think he
Oh, he really
sets up
is,
his
yeah.
stories very well.
and he comes off as very like, he's got a great personality that comes across in the videos as well. Like,
Yeah.
all right,
seems
well,
nice.
we're just kind of glazing a YouTuber who probably thinks we're absolute schmucks. So,
I'm just being nice.
Slope, if you ever want to be on Sunset City, like, you know, you're definitely listening right now, right? But okay, that's the sun is finally set on Sunset City. Trey, what are you doing?
Same as usual. Just working on music. Just got back from doing a radio interview for my original band, Paid to Pretend. We have 2 singles hopefully releasing this month. And I will be at Sonic Expo Dallas. So if anyone's going there, I'll be there. I'll be in the jam room jamming. So there you go.
Oh, look at me, I'm Trey, and I will be jamming good and nicely. Oh,
Thank you.
Anyways.
Franken. What do you got for us in the Frank Bank?
Well, I released a Donkey Kong Country follow-up video to my my pacifist challenge video.
And it's very good.
It is dying as we speak.
You can't let
So,
that happen, audience. If it dies, it's on you. You fucking
So
bastards.
that's
So you need to
fun.
watch.
Right here. Whoever's listening right now, it's on.
So
Yeah,
I am.
it's yeah.
I don't know what happened. All I know is that it like 3 days later, it's only at like 500 views, which like I think it's only happened like 2 other times, but that was like stuff that's not related to the channel, so it made sense. This time it's like I don't understand. So,
So what
oh
you
well.
want to do is you want to watch the video the whole way through. I won't do the other part of the joke because I know you don't like it, and you want to hype the video as well. There's the hype feature if you're watching on mobile. Hit that fucking hype button.
I
We
forgot
don't
about
know
that.
what happens. We don't know if it works yet. I've hit it, Frank. I hit
It's
that. I
actually.
totally hit that.
I've seen some videos that have the little hype. Actually, this is a great thing to mention, specifically because it cracked me up. I saw a video thumbnail yesterday, and the video was called "How Long Can You Survive in Super Mario Galaxy?" And the thumbnail is an arrow pointing to Rosalina, and it says 83 days of food. And underneath it, it says hyped. And it is such an incredible screenshot, because I don't know who's hyping cannibalism like that, but
W cannibalism.
W cannibalism is insane. No.
I mean,
No.
I
I mean,
if you've seen,
oh my, but not that
if you've ever seen my university finals project, the award-winning Burrito de Mano, the moral of the story is yay cannibalism, big fat dubs for cannibalism. So, like, we're not far off.
Big fat dubs for cannibalism is a lot crazier than saying W cannibalism, I think.
Well,
Yeah.
It's
anyway,
literally the
the Donkey Kong Country video is up, so if you want to check it out, feel free to do so. Please help. That would be great. If you've already seen it, feel free to share it around. That helps out a lot as well. Maybe word of mouth could work better than YouTube's algorithm.
It does. It can.
The other thing is that I was given early access to the upcoming AVGN 8-bit game, and I got to stream that over on my Twitch page because I've also discovered that YouTube streaming might also be negatively affecting the channel. So I have made the switch. I am streaming on Twitch going forward at twitch.tv/gottabefrank. Just remove the E because somebody took that username, which pisses me off, but whatever. It is what it is. And because I already did stream it, and if you want something that's on a site that's a little easier to watch like YouTube, it's on my second channel, Super Frank Plays. So it's there. The full playthrough is there. Game comes out on October 23rd. I'm only doing that because they were generous enough to not only give me the game this early in the month, but also tell me, hey, yeah, you could play it at any point. Just be sure to shout us out.
It's
So
cool, no embargo. Yeah.
Can
I ask a question about that? Is the game done? Like, you finished it on stream? Is it over, or is there more to do?
yeah, it's complete. There's a boss rush mode and like a boss practice mode. I feel like the last things they would do is like maybe any kind of bug fixes or weapon balance or whatever, or balancing like the power up that you get. So
It looked fun. It looked like a neat little game.
yeah, I will say they do need to nerf the final boss a little bit. It is a little much.
Damn.
I wish your Let's Play channel was gotta play Frank.
Well,
Gotta play Frank. Gotta play.
well
Frank.
the Let's Play channel has been around longer before the rebrand, so
Whatever.
If you put me in charge of your channel for a day, I'd rename it to Franken, and the cover photo would just be Times New Roman, Franken, all caps.
yeah, but I want the channel to grow. I don't know how that will do.
Yeah. I
You
want
know
the
how you
channel to
grow?
grow.
By starting
Rebrand?
small.
Yeah, rebrand again. That'll do it.
But yeah, that's all I got going on.
Dilnor64, who was born in 1964. How's it going, big boomer? What do you got? What's happening?
I've been fighting for my life to make Crossworlds modding work. And when I finally figure it out, you're definitely gonna know.
Yeah,
I'll
because
probably
you'll
post
see
some
the
videos
release-
about stuff.
You will
once
see
I
the
figure
release
things out.
of the pup in Crossworlds reveal.
Yeah.
Right now he's just a big milky tea posing boy, but he will get better.
Yes.
there you
Anything
go.
else you want to show for Dylan before I hijack?
No, I don't really got much.
All right.
Well, what are you doing, pup?
Yay!
Yeah.
Someone did it! Hooray! Shit. What am I doing? I want to do a video,
I'm not sure.
and everyone's gonna make assumptions here. I want to do a video about Rouge the Bat. Now,
Of
I
course.
know what you're all kind of expecting. It's not going to be what you're expecting. I do not just goon on the main, okay? This is my gooning channel. Over there, I will be pondering...
This is my
like,
rose toy.
Over there, I will be pondering kind of like how that character came to be, the conversation surrounding her, how she's kind of gone from like in-joke of the Sonic community to icon of femininity, effectively. And kind of whether or not the way Sega approached her tweaks was the right thing to do. But if you're expecting me to just be like, I want boobs, I must fap. Well, that's not what the video is. I'm bringing a lot of things into account, like demographics, reasoning, and like how having a busty body type isn't inherently explicit, but how there are things that they can do to Rouge to kind of make her still sexy, but not so sexualized, if that makes sense. It's a very nuanced little thing. So it's something I've been thinking about a lot. I also want to do a ranking of Doctor Who finales for a bit of lazy content. There you go.
Pup
And yep,
is the end all be all for this conversation of Rujabat's proportions. So be ready
I'm not.
for his video.
I'm really not. I
we're
actually
going.
feel like the
We're going
real
to be ready
be-all,
for a
end-all-
deep dive.
The real be-all end-all would be a big jugs lady that can actually speak from experience. But like, I've just seen so much discourse about the Rouge tweaks, and I feel like
Yeah.
it's getting a little weird now. And I kind of want to touch.
It's
on
always
that.
been weird. It's usually from people who don't really play the games. They just see something for a
They
moment.
also don't talk to women. You know?
Well,
So
no, but
it's
That
I've
too. They don't
noticed-
talk to women. They don't
I've-
consider
I've
the
noticed-
demographic, and they're like, no, we just want this because we can't talk to women.
Well, I've
It's
noticed there's a mix of different kind of perspectives. Like some of them are even just women themselves that were like, we liked having that body type represented and stuff. I get maybe it's gonna get a bit spoilery for the video, but a take I kind of make is having that body type is not inherently explicit, and I think different body types should absolutely be represented in Sonic. In fact, when I did my speeding ticket models, I made a point of giving the characters different body types. So, like, Tails is a bit more pudgy, Knuckles is a bit more athletic looking, and Amy's a little bit more feminine looking. Well, like, in the case of, like, Rouge in the games, like, I have nothing against the body type. I just think when you pair that with what is a dominatrix outfit, effectively, and then you've got a thing on the chest that immediately draws attention to the chest, and then you make her go all Clevo on it, you gotta remember this is a kid's game series. Like, she can still have that figure without it necessarily being as provocative in the outfit department, which is exactly what I think Sega have done. However, I also want to acknowledge that there are some fair perspectives. Some people want the wide hips back. Some people want more of the brown skin back for her and stuff like that. And I think that's all valid too. And I think, people having preferences is all perfectly okay, but there are just places where it's gone too far. I've seen people saying, oh, she's flat-chested now, she's flat and stuff. It's like, right, we're setting some weird precedents here. Because if we're calling her flat-chested, what does that say about people with smaller jugs than this already exaggerated cartoon character, Like, so I think,
Well,
there's a
obviously,
slippery
it
slope that
means
needs to be
once you
acknowledged.
cover them up, they don't exist anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Like when a woman puts on a shirt, suddenly, like, they're gone. That's how apparently Sonic fans see it.
I'll be
It's magic
honest.
trick.
During Pup's rant, I just had the epiphany of like, what am I doing here?
Was that a rant?
Because
I feel like I was being
rant.
kind of...
I would say it was a monologue, if anything.
no, it's fine. No. I'm not saying that you were being like brash or anything like that, but it's just like, man, what am I doing here?
I know, and I like it is very much that way.
It's-
But like,
Sometimes
I think
I ask myself, what am
am I doing here? Bring
there's
TJ
definitely
Davis
a
back.
there's definitely a conversation to be had there, and I think also even
Yeah.
linking it in with like Sonic Adventure 2, because like they originally thought Sonic Adventure 2 would be the very last Sonic game potentially, and it's also a game that features a military brutality incident killing a fucking child and an old man being gunned down by a firing squad. I feel like the whole thing with that game was pushing back against the whole Sonic is a kids thing, and Rouge kind of fell into that. But like there's a lot to explore with just the how and why of that design, because it's very unusual for that kind of franchise to kind of go there with that kind of design.
No,
And I
I completely get it. I'm not trying to say that like you talking about it is like taboo or anything crazy. But it's just in the middle of it, I'm just like, man, we really are talking about this right now. But like that's just me. That's not me trying to like impose anything or whatnot.
Yeah, it's the kind of video concept. I just need to kind of explain what it's going to consist of, because after all the jokes on this show, I know people are going to be like, he's just going to fap. He's going to be fapping in the video. There's just going to be Pup's DSP.
in the video,
But,
it's
like,
crazy. No, I don't
Yeah,
think you're.
All right, Dark Side Pup.
It's gonna be on, the dark woke. You're just gonna be doing it. With the...
No, I was saying.
yeah, hi
like,
everybody. This is my lipstick. How do you like it? Like,
Absolutely.
no,
Ugh.
Anyway, skeleton here yet? Is the skeleton here yet?
oh yeah, he's taking Halloween off, man. He's too busy out and about with the others.
and then usually like some of us will probably just play a lot of Crossworlds on streams. Either it's Pup.
Oh,
Yeah, I
holy
do
hell,
wanna
he's
get back in-
here! Whoa!
I do want to get back into streaming and stream Crossworlds with
Please
people.
do.
I think that'd be fun. Oh
That'd
yeah.
be great. It would be fun. And I know you stream on Twitch, and if you do, we can use the stream together feature.
Oh,
which
the
has been pretty
sharing
cool.
thing. Yes.
Yeah,
That would
that's
be fun.
awesome.
I was
wanna
on,
try that stuff out. The YouTube thing too seems like a cool new thing.
I am
Yeah.
Maybe, can we do that
regurgitating-
with Sunset City with everyone? Like, can we just?
I think we could.
Well, then we would all have to be streaming at the same time.
Yeah,
That's
like, so
another
if we
thing.
did, like-
Pop uploaded a video to his channel and it said with Sunset City and it showed both channels. I wonder if you can do that. With...
Yeah, that's. I
Oh,
was
yeah,
testing
yeah,
out the
as
new
long as you
call-out
enable-
feature, and it's not technically incorrect because I'm in Sunset City, so fuck it, you know.
Yeah, no, I think that'd be a good thing. We could just have all of our channels popping up when we go live or we do stuff like that. That makes sense.
I
Another
agree.
point worth noting is that if
it's for Sunset City.
it, like, obviously, like, you guys don't have to do this, but if we did do all of our uploads and set them as collaborations, we'd have immediate backlinks back and forth throughout this channel to the others, and then the others to this.
I'd
Like, I
like
think
to
it could
try
create
that
a
and
good-
see what it does. You know, if it does
Yeah,
anything.
it's. I mean, I'm giving it a try myself. I don't know if it's, but like, imagine if just like all of our uploads now had a little Sunset City thing on there. People know to find us. It's like a network in a way.
Yeah, for
Lucky
sure.
coin.
Yeah.
Does
But
it? Would it
obviously-
send like the my uploads to the Sunset or vice versa? Like it sends the Sunset City uploads to my.
I believe the
sub-feed or
Sunset
something?
subscribers get the notification that Sunset City has collaborated, and then also you can activate like a section on the channel that allows the collaborations to show up. So you'd have this big, you know, like you got your playlist section. You'd have one where it just would have all of our videos just appearing in it, and it would be all of ours. It would be like a one-stop hub.
That's cool.
That's
I like
cool.
that. It's like
Stuff.
kind of like a whole new feature for, you know, like people like Normal Boots or you know those kind of groups could have used something like this a long time ago.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, like we
That's
could do
interesting.
that if you guys wanted, but I am also aware that you guys have
No,
lives
I'm interested
outside
to
of
talk
Sunset
about it
City.
later.
No,
Let's do
I
more about
definitely, yeah, I like, especially once I start uploading content again, I definitely want to do that. I think that would be fun.
Yeah, I would like
Okay.
to try it. Sure.
Yeah.
Hell, that's kind of what
All right,
Lucky
guys,
Coin
don't
was
worry,
supposed
we're
to be, too.
We're just talking strategy
Okay.
on air. Don't worry about it. But yeah,
I'd
so I'm
say-
thinking about it. I'm looking.
yeah.
I'm looking at the chat and I'm seeing people like referencing the song "Back in Time" from Sonic R, and I'm gonna regurgitate a video from my Sonic R video.
Is it
that
because I started
had
singing it?
Yeah, I know.
That
It had
is,
like
yeah.
I redid the Sonic R video a little bit because I got a lot of facts wrong, but like
Am I
the redo is
doing
bombing.
here?
However, there's a joke in there. Fucking Back in Time is just TJ Davis's negative TripAdvisor review of Regal Ruin.
Oh yeah, I think you've said that before.
Okay, great. So
in time.
that went down like the Hindenburg. All right, well,
To La Boo
let's-
Boo World.
we're done. We're out
Oh
of here.
my
Goodbye.
son.